Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Choose Your Roll, your favorite show on the internet, and one where we are sadly down one monkey. I am your DM extraordinaire, AJ, and we are going to keep it very low-key, very yapping, as this is not a high-energy city, thank God. We're going to start introductions as we always do.
I believe that's me. Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Kat. I'm playing Flora the Tiefling Wizard tonight. I will be doing some yapping.
She'll do her best, and we'll be grateful for it.
Yeah. And then, what is it I say every time? Yes, Chris, on Mondays for One Piece and DM for Tuesdays. That's all you're getting out of me.
Yep.
Your character icon is so fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, tell me, yours is delayed.
Yeah. Hello everyone, I'm Odin, I play Dahlia. I also play Zen on the Tuesday game, and I am also the DM for the Monday game. I do a lot of things. I'm also a very busy man, therefore YouTube has to have taken a back seat again. Be caught up for a little bit. Cutting to the turtle.
Cutting? Oh no! Hi, I'm Micah. In this game, I'm Yordrick, the Turtle Warlock. In this coming Monday, I will be Robert Ulysses Sherman Jackson, the gunslinger mink for the crew of the Dancing Pirates. He's not doing great currently in that fight, so we'll have to see how that goes. Monday.
Skipping the monkey.
Hi everyone, I'm Toma. I play Scrap the Kobold Alchemist. Unfortunately, I don't get to be a Gexy this week, but you get my usual shenanigans, so there's that. On Mondays, I play Saru the Sky Doctor Rogue, and she does the funny questioning the captain's methods part of the crew. That's kind of all I got. We're playing
Okay,
Monster
and
Hunter. That's been fun.
who has my recap? Goes Peleus, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
God, I hope it wasn't
I
me.
really do think it was Peleus.
Hmm.
Who would like to do their best?
Well, let me find my notes.
By the way, I rolled 2 separate dice. I got a 4 each time.
I don't believe you at this point. This
I
is
did it!
incalculable.
Do not
Very-
look at me, man. Broden did it
It's
too.
very improbable.
I genuinely did roll Selkis.
You did it too!
The last time. I don't know why. The universe likes Selkis for some reason.
Micah, you did it too.
I think the audience
Even
does too.
I rolled him on our first episode.
Yeah.
I do it, and no, I don't tell anybody whenever you guys stream, and I always do get his number, the 2, because he's 2 on yours.
Alright, so last time we were in this game, we made our way out of Alkenville.
Yep.
Alkenville. After an hour or two, Flora ran ahead on Tofu while the rest of the group got stuck in the mud. When Scrap and Peleus tried to dig out the wheels, Scrap's magic shovel apparently decided it needed to ring like a church bell because it would not be dirty, and how dare us try to make it do so. We then unfortunately found out that this upset a whole lot of sturges that were nearby and had to fight them off without Flora. Luckily though, nobody got infected with any diseases, but Flora did keep on running. Ahead of the group, she managed to encounter a separate group of adventurers in a terrible shape that were just off the side of the road. She began tending to them while casting Sending to Dahlia to let her know what was happening, causing Dahlia to fly off in a rush while quickly telling us what was happening through a sending of her own. We then thankfully managed to stabilize those adventurers and made camp to keep them from having to be moved while they recovered. After a more than reasonable amount of awkward conversation avoidance, and trial and error of dinner being made and some chess, one of the adventurers woke up and informed us that their guild is named Sunrise, while and there were in fact only 4 members, meaning we had managed to save all of them. Their members included a halfling swordsman, a black scale kobold, a lizard folk magician, and a human archer. If you want to know their names, I do have them, but you can tune in to last week's VODs to get that information, because it's kind of interesting.
Good job.
They told us about a few inns in Narovia, which is the direction that we're headed, as it appears that they'd been from that place originally. Specifically, the one that they referred us to was one called the Gilded Hearth, owned by Margaret Severin. And they also told us about the graveyard in the area called the Bone Garden. They also told us about an amazing, in air quotes, bakery called Velvet Stag on Marrow Lane. The group set up watches because the thing that had attacked the group was still around, but it was an aggressive treant, so it might just be keeping to its own area. We had breakfast with Sunrise and let them get on their way, but lost a day to fog. But upon continuing to travel, we managed to run into a potion salesman named Membo the Mixer. Membo sold the group some potions, including one of tree growth that Dahlia snatched up for a certain Wekangari tree acorn that we found previously. As we continued our journey, we managed to stumble across a bandit cache that contained some money, a small stone that may or may not be made of blood, a crude silver garnet ring, and some other weapons. Specifically, one being a short sword with a snake motif on the hilt. There was also a crumpled bounty notice for a known outlaw and a half-burned map of the local roads with ambush spots marked. There was also a love letter addressed to someone named Mira. I think we decided to leave that where it was.
Yes, Peleus retroactively left it instead of being monsters.
Unfortunately, though, our jostling of the hiding place of these valuables caused a nearby swarm of yet more sturges to attack the group. That fight ended pretty fast, though, because Flora just decided she had enough of everything and blew up everyone, including herself. On the bright side, we got to see what freeze-dried sturges look like. Then we ended off the session with arriving at the gates of Narovia, and now this week we get to see what's going on in there.
Good job. Tell me you get your thing. I'm rolling 2 different types of die, by the way. Not double force. Okay, we start with Maicha.
Oh, hello.
Good luck, Dahlia. This means you got
We
notes.
never start with Dahlia or Scrap.
Yeah.
I mean, Flora can try to take notes.
We're not gonna make her this time.
Yeah, I'll take the next one if she wants to take the one after me.
That's
See,
fine.
I was thinking ahead to not draw attention to that, but you made me.
Just skip the middleman, it seems.
We're not gonna be mean to Kat, so.
I might,
Micah?
but not yet. So we were still traveling, weren't we?
You are at the gate.
Okay. Is there any
Looking
kind
at
of
it.
guards? Is it open? What kind of gate is
Ah,
it?
yeah, let me look at this. Before you stands a large black iron gate. On either side, there are guards wearing half-plate armor, holding large, sharp halberds. They are fully covered, including a closed-face helmet.
What time of day was it?
It is the morning, sir.
Dahlia.
Yep.
If they ask why we're here, what are we gonna tell them?
Mm.
Okay.
How about we just tell them that we are passing through?
Where?
Like Laura's answer of, let's just go.
I mean, this is a town that leads into near the border of Virus.
It does,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yes.
Say we're going to
Mountains.
Uthra. Stopping here for a few days to rest.
Yeah.
Traveling on. Stock up on supplies.
Seems
You would
reasonable.
need to stock up to travel across that desert, so.
I feel like I do well.
Okay.
Do you want
Well, let's
me?
see if they say anything when we approach.
Alright, I'll back you up on this.
Kind of looks at her word like, wait, why am I talking?
I don't know, it seemed like this is your idea. I was just gonna, nod at them and walk in. Cup of tea in hand.
Oh, yeah, you get a sense that will work one day.
Yeah.
Morning.
I was always told I get one.
Get one. Clover gets one too.
Yep. Alright.
So you guys approach the gates of Narovia. As you can see, the gate's a little bit more complex. It is an iron grate, a wooden portcullis, and you don't know what's on the other side. And as you're approaching, the guards look down at you. And one of them crossing their halberds, and one of them just tells you, "There's a 5 silver visitor's fee without a merchant's license,
Oh, that's it?
unless you have any cargo in that wagon."
Always gonna incite that.
Our no-go wagon cargo room.
Damn it!
No, that wagon is to transport. I'm just gonna hand him the 5 silver.
All right, Dahlia, go ahead.
This is how we get in. Bug it.
16.
Yeah, this just seems to be normal stuff. If you always need to make sure there's not contraband coming into your area.
Yeah.
Alright. So not
There's a
every
stable inside.
place. So not every place does the 5 silver thing. So
Yeah, that's just a visitor's tax.
yeah, it's just more of a. Is this an actual thing or just a guard who's just like, hey, I could use 5 more silver?
No, you get the sense that there is no inflection in this guard's voice. It is simply like text to speech.
Oh.
Very, very business. Also mentioned there are stables inside for your animals.
Dolly's gonna look at this guy and go, "You good?"
I am quite fine, thank you. Please enjoy your stay.
Okay.
Is it 5 silver for the whole group?
Per person.
She'll pull out a gold piece. She's gonna pay for herself and Peleus. Just that
I'll give Place that money back then.
I was gonna do it so just we simply don't have to pay. Bother with that.
No, that's fine. I just took money from him already, so I'll just put that back.
Alright.
Did you take money from me? Because I don't have any money. Where'd it go?
No, I don't touch your shit if you're here.
Well, we're figuring that out. I'll pay for scrap then.
Okay.
I'm-
Selkus, I'm taking your money again.
Sorry,
I remember-
Selkus.
I remember buying a potion. Did I think I'm... Yeah, because I had to
Yeah,
borrow
you
mine
blew
from
your whole
somebody.
wad.
What is the potion you got? I don't remember which one.
Here's
Um,
topical diseases.
That's right.
Mainly because I only have 4 silver pieces on me.
I've got one of-
Well done with your money.
I've got one of Membo healing. Membo's
Broden
healing
never
potion.
carries anything but gold, it feels.
No, I do typically. I have forgotten to
Ah.
make change before we left. I'm not gonna retroact to that. Actually, I should have done
But
so.
yeah, no, that's fine. Thankfully, you guys have a lot of money that is in smaller coinage from that bandit cash.
Oh yeah, we still
Yeah.
have that. Yeah.
And I
I
pinned
pull it
the
up so I know.
results of that.
I don't think I got the topical thing. I think somebody else got that because I have one of Membo's healing potions because I wanted to figure out how it was made.
You just got a healing potion then. You know, Broden, it's pinned of what the exact coordinate is. We can divide that later.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So yeah, you are brought in. As you walk into the gates of Narovia, you see the streets are very clean. They are paved with perfectly hand-cut dark gray cobblestones. There are, every couple feet, there is a drainage grate, including dedicated sidewalks. Off to the side, you see a line of merchants having each and every their cargo, every container is being meticulously inspected by men in black suits. You are then directed by one of the guards to a stable where you are to keep Tofu and the horse whose name I do not remember.
That's fine. Neither do I.
Okay, we're gonna write this down later. They do not charge you a fee because they tell you your first week here they do not charge for stabling. That is covered in your visitor's tax.
That's nice.
Okay.
Who would like to take the ticket to reclaim these animals?
Probably one of the people that claims the animals.
Say Dahlia will take it.
Do not lose this. They tell you that without the ticket they cannot give these back.
She will put that in her bag of holding. Literally, like, it can't get lost if it's in there. Can't
right.
fall out.
Bag of holding.
That's true.
Okay.
Take the bag.
Do you want to hold
Yeah,
on to it? You can hold on to it.
No, I guess I was just more confused about the one ticket for 2 animals, but
Because you came as a group.
fair enough.
Dahlia just
Alright,
shoots Flora a look
now-
of, yeah, we lose this, we're still getting them back. She doesn't say, but she shoots her a look
Uh-huh.
of, yeah, we're gonna burn this place to the ground and get them back if needed.
Oh yeah,
AJ,
Left.
this is sort of a joke, but also not really a joke. When we came through the gate, was there just a difference in the way we all feel at all? Like,
No.
Okay, it didn't just get
I feel like
clear
we
as
could be
went through the
targeted by
precipice.
lair actions at any moment.
You don't feel anything different.
Okay.
Now, you do see a sign written in quite literally every common language, spelling out some laws. Obviously, if you run into violence, only intervene if lives are absolutely at stake, otherwise get a hold of the guard. Weapons may be carried, but they must be stowed whenever possible. No casting of magic on the streets without proper authorization. Sorry. And it is suggested for all to be in their houses by 10 p.m.
They have a curfew.
That's suggested, though. Not
Yeah, that's it. I'll underline the word
needed.
suggested.
That sounds like we're not responsible if you die after that time.
Or you need sleep. You're all growing boys.
Looks at Dahlia and Flora.
Women aren't real. We've been over this.
All right.
International Women's Day.
No more.
Anyways.
No,
You only get away with that so many times.
Yeah.
touch.
Well, I think we should probably find somewhere to sleep. And oh no, check out the town.
Where was that one place the people recommended? What was it called?
Tell me you had that?
The specific inn that we're going to?
Yes.
Yeah. Because
That
he did.
was... So I need to
'Cause
scroll
he
up a
did
little
tell you
bit.
about 3 of them, and I'm just gonna underline it. It's Margot. That's how you pronounce that.
Marble.
Yeah. Because the one you did name is the expensive one.
That was the one, because it seemed like they were making a big deal about specifically calling out that one, but it was the Gilded
Yeah.
Hearth.
Yeah,
I
that's just because it's the one they
don't
like.
remember the other two.
That's fine. I got this. I am just because there is a directory sign of like
I got it.
things can be found there.
Is it like one of those signs?
the Stone
you
Cup
used
and
to
the
see in a
Gilded
big
Heart.
mall?
There's also the Bone Garden, and the Velvet Stag Bakery.
I remember you saying the first thing you wanted to do was go to the stag.
Oh yeah,
Would you like to,
she's gonna look for the Velvet Stag.
Oh yeah, no, there's directory signs here. This is
It's on Marrow Lane.
unlike it's a you notice there's like a small map of the area with different places marked out. This place is a lot more organized than Illyria City.
You walk into a fucking Ren Fair.
I was thinking more like a mall sign. You are here.
It's more like what Micah says actually.
Hmm.
It's a lot smaller than Illyria City, so it's gonna be a lot better organized. Pallius, however, looks at you guys and just says, "Well, I believe there's a certain calling for me out there, and I can't quite shake this feeling. Do me a favor and let me know where you're going to be."
Okay.
As he
You're
walks
not gonna
away.
kill anyone, are you?
Not if I don't have to.
That didn't
As he
sound
walks
like a
away,
no.
hands in pockets, leaning back and looking down. Very, very edgy.
Would you be concerned?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. Last time we went to another
Later.
town, you disappeared for a while. Points at you.
That's true.
Fair enough. Look side to side.
Let's give it a little bit time before we get concerned.
It's Peleus.
Laura disappeared too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just got a whole other tiefling.
Well.
Sick cat is great. We just get little every once in a while.
Nice.
Kat, I need to know, just for context, are you on, like, cold medicine right now?
I just got done drinking some Theraflu, yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's not the good stuff, but yeah.
I just had to get that context in.
Okay, so as Dahlia, you look on the map, and almost as if an exclamation mark appears over your head, you somehow grab everyone's hand and drag them into the direction of the Velvet Stag.
This way.
No, no!
You have no idea how she is pulling you, Yordrick.
I was gonna go get us rooms.
There's plenty of time to sleep later.
So, as you get there, Dahlia, even just outside of this very quaint little bakery with a few scant tables outside, the air is completely filled with the warm scent of fresh bread and rich roasted coffee.
Perfect.
As you enter,
No, that was it.
As you enter in, you see a sign with a breakfast special consisting of spiced cider and warm porridge for 2 silver pieces. A loaf of their famous cinnamon sugar bread for 8 gold pieces.
Good lord.
And then there's just a board up top. I can list it to you if you like. I did make a full menu.
Mm.
Oh, are you more for like something light, some pastries, or a drink?
I think personally, Dahlia is gonna probably get the porridge and the drink because
Spiced, warm spiced cider, fresh barley porridge drizzled with honey and brown sugar.
Yo, that cider sounds amazing right now.
Oh yeah, no, this is spiced enough to clear the sinuses too. In the good way.
That would be amazing. Dahlia will give them a gold piece for everyone to get that.
Mm-hmm.
They can hand me back 2 silver.
Yep. Now, as far as the drinks go, they have dark roasted Leonian coffee, honeyed milk tea, cinnamon chicory coffee, spiced hot cocoa, and lavender lemon sparkling water.
Chicory coffee?
Yeah. It's a thing actually in Louisiana.
Well, I don't drink coffee, so I don't know.
Me neither.
She will take the coffee.
Oh, would you like the dark roasted coffee or the chicory coffee?
Dark roast.
Okay, 2 copper pieces, sir.
Okay.
Yordrick will get himself some hot chocolate.
All right, that'll cost you 5 copper pieces. It's it might be way said in Yordrick, but that is a rich, dark chocolate made with milk with a dash of cinnamon and chili.
Well, there goes all my copper. Yordrick just takes a gulp, and now he has a chocolate mustache. Very sweet.
Yes, Broden, yours is spiced. It is earthy with a deep roasted flavor.
Mmm.
Final, sir and madam.
Coffee sounds good.
All right. Yeah. You pay the 2 copper. It is bold and even slightly smoky with a very smooth finish. And that's tasting it black, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, coffee might actually not be a bad idea, right?
I'm gonna get what you ordered, God.
All right. You pay me to 5 coppers, and the 2 lizards get the hot cocoa with chili in it.
They don't even taste the chili.
Yeah. We also say if you guys want a snack, there's also butter croissants, some honey almond brioche, spiced apple turnovers, chocolate eclairs, and hazelnut medallion.
That one.
Yo, give me that one.
Yeah, that
The
one.
hazelnut one.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 copper for you'll each get. It's 3 copper for 4 of these.
How much?
They are
How much was
3
the coffee?
copper. Oh, the coffee cost you 2, and the hazelnut medallions will cost you 3 copper for 4 of them. They're not big.
I
I'll
also
get the snacks.
paid for a porridge and drink
Yes,
for
you
everyone,
guys do
so
need to get cider and porridge. Don't get me wrong.
we're well fed.
Yes. Though the 3 copper for 4 of them, they are small buttery sponge cakes filled with a creamy nut filling. Palace isn't here to laugh at that. Oh,
I giggled, but I was muted.
thank you. Yordrick, Scrap, would you want to dote it?
No, I'm fine.
I feel like Scrap's gonna get full with the things he's already got. So.
I'd say, Scrap, you're 2'8" and your stomach is the size of a clementine.
Mhm.
Dolly's going to eat one of the things that she bought out of the 3, and then she's gonna pocket the other 2.
I love that everyone heard hazelnut and went, that one.
Not me.
Because I'm with Micah, I am not that Nutella fiend.
I enjoy Nutella. I don't like hazelnut on everything, though.
See, I don't really like Nutella, but I enjoy a few different things with hazelnut, specifically pastries.
Hazelnut pastries and hazelnut coffee, like flavoring in coffee, is the best.
Although I'm gonna post a picture of what they look like.
Freaking hazelnut cold brew from Starbucks is like my jam. I love it.
Good to know. Yes, as you all eat your very warm breakfast, it is just as good as was advertised, Broden. All of these meals, they all have a tint of spice to them that sends a warming feeling down the senses. It's a bit now that you are noticeably between 2 mountain ranges. It's a lot colder here in Narovia, a lot damper too.
Dolly's gonna kind of stroll up to the. Is there a lot of people in here?
Well, it's quite a few people. It's still early, so people are getting their breakfast and starting their days.
Yeah. She'll go up to anyone who's willing to talk and just be like, "So, hi. My name is Dahlia. Me and my friends are kind of new in town. Things seem kinda glum. What's going on? I mean, is it just the early morning blues?"
Roll raw charisma for your general approachability, please.
Say again?
Roll me a raw charisma for your general approachability.
16.
God
16,
said
16, 16,
a lot for
16.
you. Roll anything else. No.
Okay.
No.
Roll persuasion.
This won't affect shit, but I just wanted to see if you got another 16 somehow. Yeah, you definitely get some answers. A lot of them aren't sure what you mean, as this is kind of a typical morning in Narovia. A lot of people just say, well, it's pretty early in the morning. Some people are very much, don't talk to me until I've had this specific place's coffee. Yeah, you get a lot of those. But some have to go work in the mines, so they are trying to have a. They enjoy the quiet of of the mornings here in Narovia. Because you're even told a lot of the laborers have to go into the two mountain ranges to mine for either stones or ores or what have you. So this is sort of there. Anyone who's had a hard, intense job knows breakfast time is one of the few times you're getting it out of the entire day for you.
Mm-hmm.
The mines just like the common work thing around here. Everyone just kind of works in the mines.
Oh, a lot of people do. A lot of people do commerce, a lot of the service industry, considering this is a border town between Virus and Illyria. A lot of trade, almost all trade that does not go by sea, has to pass through Narovia.
Fair enough.
That's what you get with the 16.
Yeah.
So now that you are full of porridge, ciders, coffees, and each of you got a small bite-sized pastry, what do, honey boo?
Well, what do you guys think? You've eaten?
Do we want to make sure we have a place to spend the night and then look around the town? Maybe
I think
see what the shops have?
these are pretty good.
Right? Guess I'm on our way out.
Town's burning behind us. We're running out. Quick stop at the pastry shop.
Well,
It's on fire. Dolly is just standing in the middle of it. I'm good.
We should
Don't
stay out
worry,
past
guys.
10.
I saved the scones.
you want us to stay out past 10? You're just curious what happens.
Swallows the lemon in the head. Maybe.
Scrap? You're a genius. So I'll be right there with you. All-nighter.
Aren't we all
Laura.
still injured from the last combat encounter?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
You had a long rest between those. Actually, no. You
I was about
would
to
still
say,
be
I
injured.
don't think we did, because I still.
No, yeah, you would all
did.
still be hurt from the ice.
Yeah.
So I remember
Hey, don't
I passed the saving throw, and with a single roll, I used healing wounds to get back
Yeah.
up.
Yep.
You say that, and Yordle just kind of looks at you for a moment, and then goes back to looking for it as we're walking.
I'm not looking forward to see what the retaliation ends up being.
So, what are we thinking? Do we want to get a fancy place to sleep? Do we want a common place to sleep?
I think moderate, at least.
Then we would
more willing to
probably...
find, probably more likely to find people that are willing to talk.
True. Then I guess we should go... What does they call it? The Stone Cup? Hugo, I think, is the person they said owned it.
Yep. Hugo Martel.
Alright. Let's go meet a new friend, Hugo.
Alright. So, you find your way, thankfully, these very convenient street signs, to the Stone Cup. As you walk, you notice a lot of the buildings have a very uniform construction, with very little, if any, space between them. As you entered in through a nice dark oak door, you find a very well-kept place frequented by, as you can see, laborers, hunters, and just general travelers. You walk up to the corner. It is not a very raucous location. But you walk up to the counter and you see a more rotund, balded man who is an Earth Genasi with a large beard that kind of looks like gravel just being kept in place. As you see him just polishing a glass, he does not notice your approach.
He's in league with the pebbles.
Well, Yordrick,
That a-
don't be
Is
shy.
that a character cough or a cat cough?
And in character, but I also
Okay.
had to do it out of character. So it
No, that
really
was just
worked.
convenient then.
Yeah.
Okay. How can I help you?
Looking for a couple of rooms for. Not sure how long actually.
What exactly you need space-wise?
2 rooms again would work fine.
2
Yeah.
rooms, at least 5 beds. Yeah.
Well, we need to bring up an extra bed for the well, actually, no. He can't say that because he only sees that there's 2 of you.
I know.
Alright, 2 beds
But I
per
said 5
room.
beds.
Well, we need to bring up an extra one, so that's a bit of an extra charge.
One of those crappy hotel cots.
Yes,
Alright, well, their room is going to be the one that needs the extra bed.
understood.
So how much is
Well-
it for, let's say, 2 nights?
2 nights. Unless he's just doing some math on a piece of
Possibly staying
paper.
longer. Who knows?
Even though
Well.
Scrap would fit better on the cot, Peleus has to use it because he wasn't here.
For 2 nights, gonna run you about 2 gold and 4 silver pieces combined.
Alright. Do we want to take that out of the group guild funds?
Well. Yeah.
Go ahead,
Well, if you-
Go ahead, Cat. Open up the document.
I am open to the document.
Any food and drinks meant to be kept downstairs, not in my rooms. If I see a hint of fighting in here, I don't care who started it, you're all out. I bet some could call it a breakfast in the mornings, just a bit of coffee, some boiled eggs, but when it's gone, it's gone.
That's fair.
Hey.
And any other food served here is a separate charge. He hands you 2 brass keys with tags on them. One tag says 3A, the other one says 4C.
Okay.
I want the C4 key.
Next thing is for
Alright,
Scrap.
you know what? That's very fair. She'll hand
I'm
it.
sorry, Scrap. Hitler Queen already touched that.
That was 2 gold and 4 copper for the
24.
For silver.
for silver. Okay.
Yeah, 2 gold, 4 silver combined.
Good, because this sheet doesn't do copper.
You do 0.0 blank. You are handed those, and he just directs you to a staircase. 3A is on the 3rd floor, 4C is on the 4th floor. You are on different floors.
Oh.
Alright.
Tall building.
Wow.
We get,
4C is on the top floor.
we get the closest one to the bottom.
I can't help but feel like some sort of otherworldly entity is trying to separate us.
That's fucking
Let's
ridiculous. Come on.
But Scrap, you got top bunk now.
You have top bunk now.
Alright, as you find your rooms, they are nothing extravagant, but they are kept very clean. There's not a lot of space in them, about enough for 2 beds, a table in between them, and there's not a restroom. Restrooms are communal for the hall, separated by gender.
Well,
As the beds have thick wool blankets and shuttered windows. Each room does have a street view.
it's not the nicest place, but it'll work.
It's something.
So you gonna join me and Strap tonight outside?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I understand why you're doing it, but
Maybe, I mean, if you want, maybe you and Yordrick could stay inside with like our telescope and take a look around while me and Strap act as bait. We could act like we're drunk. Then I may get the guards trying to get us shoe us in.
yeah. We don't want to make a bad name for ourselves on our first night here.
True. Maybe I'll just stand outside, see what happens.
Gentlemen, what do you think of your rooms?
This should work.
Very utilitarian.
Scrap, did you say you were gonna try to stay out past 10 tonight?
I don't know how late past 10, but maybe.
While that may be dangerous, it's not a terrible idea. Are you sure you want to try it the first night we're here?
You know, from the sound of it, Peleus might be out late anyway, so if he's dead, maybe we should.
Could gauge that tomorrow morning via sending spell of Dahlia or Flora.
Preferably he doesn't die, though.
No, that'd be a very severe loss to our guild. And he'd be dead, and that'd be unfortunate.
They will just nod in agreement.
And if there's nothing else, would you guys just want to meet back in the lobby?
Yeah, makes sense.
All right.
How was y'all's room?
It's somewhere to sleep.
Indeed. Now, kind of looks outside at another one of those signs. I'm guessing the signs just give names of places rather than descriptions.
It'll have it'll basically, kind of like you said with a mall, it'll just like show it's around here and this is its name.
Okay. Do any of these names speak to anybody?
I kind of want to check out the Bone Garden.
What did they say that was?
Graveyard.
Oh yes, there's the bone farmer watering his bone crop.
Gonna
Dahlia.
be a nice haul of spines this year.
Dahlia's gonna turn towards. Wait, I don't think he said his name. So what she's gonna assume is Hugo, the barkeeper.
Yeah, the old
The
man.
innkeeper.
Yeah, that was. There was a sign that said Hugo. There was like a little placard that said Hugo Martel.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Hugo.
What do you need?
Just had a quick question. We're kind of new to town. There seems to be like a curfew or suggested curfew, I guess, for like 10 o'clock. Do you know why that is, or they just don't want any problems being solved, or?
It's just one of the laws. I never really thought too much into it. You know how governments are, they don't always tell you why laws exist.
True. We're not gonna be in trouble though for like out past that point, right?
It can vary. It's some government business may be going on. You might get shoot in, the wrong guard catches you, might get a ticket. caught outside drunk, you're getting put in the guardhouse for the night.
Oof. So don't
You're
be
caught
out
outside
drunk.
doing something illegal, punishments might be a little steeper.
Mm. But you said the local government. Who's in charge? I've actually never.
The mayor is in charge of this city, and of course there's the city council, but this is just local politicians.
Huh. Cool. Know any good bookstores?
Actually, I do. Sorry. It's called the Brass Quill. You see, you go down Vane Street, you hang a left to Spine Boulevard, and you can't really miss it. All the shop signs have pictograms on them.
Cool.
You're just gonna kind of look down to Scrap at the description of the city streets and then look back at this gentleman as he keeps talking.
You had to explain your incredulity, friend.
More confusion. Spine Street?
Well. As he puts down his polishing rag. This town used to be famous for churning out doctors and biomancers.
Hmm.
Back when it was a Leonian city.
That would do it then. Never
Yeah.
mind.
And the college has since shut down as there's now other options. Most people go to study medicine in Veras now.
Hmm.
Above you, that's a reference to this town in Australia where in the chemical industry, so all the streets are named after different elements.
Oh, that's neat.
Yes.
Hmm.
Thank you, Randy Feltface.
I'm sure that put a damper on businesses in this town in general.
Yeah, things just sort of changed. We went from being famous for medicine and magic to trade and hospitality.
Helping the weary traveler.
Oh, we still got real good doctors, don't you think about that? School's still there. It's just not churning out as many students as it used to be. One moment, I think my dog's got into something they shouldn't.
Oh no.
About the Mets.
Tell about the Mets, baby, the Mets.
I had to get nose spray so I could breathe.
I need to go get mine. I've also been sitting here muted because I've been like, am I gonna sneeze?
Okay.
Am I gonna sneeze?
Are you guys using it incorrectly?
How do you use it incorrectly?
So apparently, a lot of people like just spray it in their nose and then inhale super hard, and that just is swallowing it.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's not good.
spray and then let it sit.
Yeah, apparently you're supposed to like tilt your head forward and then like angle it like outward towards the front of your face, spray it, and then just breathe in normally.
Breathe deeply.
Huh.
I've basically had to flush my eyes when I've gotten home some days because there is so much pollen.
Oh god.
Yeah, my car is just coated in it, and it hasn't rained the past like week and a half to clear it out. So there's just, if you walk through the grass, there's just puffs of pollen as you walk. You know, if you step on those mushrooms, sometimes they'll release a bunch of spores. It's like that, but all the grass.
I think it was a little funny that one person in the party is not here and the other half's sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's basically what's going on here. Very unfortunate. But we will carry on.
We
until
will
such time
prevail.
unless we die, because that is an option.
I love
Not
the
a good
idea
option,
that
but it is an
as
option.
soon as Dolly and Strap were told, hey,
Go Cyanto
There-
about that.
there's a curfew, they just both went, oh, is there?
So you were asking questions to Hugo.
Indeed.
Leaving? No.
What's this? A rule I can break without immediately going to jail? Why don't just do that then?
Oh,
Right.
sometimes you go outside past 10 and you just turn into a frog.
Huh.
All right, the brass quill. I have to check that out. Any places you'd recommend around town?
It depends on what you're looking for. I could recommend anything to anybody. It's vague of a question.
Where do you like to spend your time when you're not here?
Well, there's a couple of nice landmarks out in the city. If I'm going drinking outside my own place, I mean, I'm a fan of the bitter draught, but some of you more delicate types, looks at everybody but Yordrick, might be golden ladle type people.
You fool.
Everyone just looks back at Dahlia.
You're looking to
What?
catch a play that Black Rose Theater's putting on something tonight.
I want to go see it.
Oh, yep, there it
That
is.
may want to get tickets fast then, while you still can.
Talia starts running out the door.
And she's gone.
Thank you. She pops back in for a second.
Hey,
Playing
Yordrick.
art.
Hmm.
Perception or insight, your choice.
Perception or insight? I will do insight.
Scrap just sits down.
17.
I ain't catching her on these legs.
You see his eyes trail down a little bit as you see there's a tip jar.
My man.
I'm
What
sorry.
kind
I
of
interrupted
coinage
that.
seems to be inside the tip jar?
Copper, silvers, 5 golds, and a platinum.
Okay.
Fucking hell!
No, hold on. I'm betting he put the platinum in there.
Maybe.
Maybe
I
clever.
will- As a dog,
If I had a tip jar, I'd throw 100 in there and just be like, well.
if she runs out and we try to, and other people are trying to go after her, Yordrick will kind of just watch them leave for a second, reach into his pocket and put a silver in there, and then try to follow.
Much appreciated. Have a nice day.
If you didn't do that, he'd say, "You hope you got a terrible day." Then it would happen.
You look in the tip jar. There's this currency that's profane and wrong and some sort of mix between gold and silver that just makes your veins hurt.
The Canadian noonie.
I was gonna say electrum.
Hey dude, that's not a thing.
It's not real. Sorry, you guys were saying before I rant about stupid currency?
Well, Dolly ran out to go to the Black Rose Theater for tickets. I'm not sure if anyone followed.
Kat, did you follow?
Or do you just watch her go out because, Dolly does that?
Yeah, that's a Dahlia thing. I'm gonna turn back to Hugo. So, the bitter drought.
Yeah. What about it, madame?
It's entertaining place.
It's a right good spot. Full of hunters and mercs. Usually, sitting at these nice long tables, hearty food, real strong beer. But if you're swapping the stories, singing the songs, arm wrestling, if you got the coin for it, you can get this massive boar leg served with black bread and nice thick gravy.
Are we about to have another One Piece moment? Because
Go off, Queen.
Flora's gonna be like, okay. What time is it right now?
I would call this about, I look at the watch I don't actually wear. I'd say it's about almost noon. You're at like 10:45, 11:15-ish.
If Dahlia finds out I went over there that early, I'll never hear the end of it.
You need something to lift your spirits there, laddie. Lady. Got caught in the accent.
Loss.
Well, we serve something here. It's just a separate charge.
Sure, what do you got?
We got some wines, we got a little bit of the whiskey, and we got some imported ales. I don't know what your
Whiskey.
stomach is calling out.
Whiskey's perfect.
All right, you're looking for a glass or a shot, madam, or I can get you a Parisian coffee.
I would love a Parisian.
Parisian coffee? All right, just come right this way. Wait here, gentlemen. He's just gonna guide you to the actual bar, because this is like the hotel lobby counter.
Bye.
As he's going to basically take an unmarked whiskey bottle and basically a travel coffee cup and say, I'm gonna start pouring this, and I might forget how long I'm doing it. Just remind me that I should have stopped. As I'm just gonna start counting up how full the glass gets of just whiskey, Cat.
She would
We got
stop.
one shot,
Mm-hmm.
2 shot,
Uh,
3.
it's fine. It's still early. Right there.
All right, and then he's gonna fill it full of coffee and just say, "Well, Cat, roll an advantage persuasion, raw charisma or persuasion of your choice."
Advantage, charisma, or persuasion?
Yeah, an advantage.
Well, let's go persuasion. 14.
You got a real nice face, so you just have a nice day, madam. He's gonna fill the rest up with coffee and hand it to you.
Well, thank you very much.
And he will then go back to the counter. I'm sorry about that. I had to attend to duties. The bartender's out sick.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I mean-
unfortunate.
Yeah, he got that bog fever.
Is that going around right now?
A little bit. And sounds like your lady friend here might be catching a touch of something.
We were swarmed by sturges on the way here.
Yeah, you get bit?
Kind of looked to scrap.
And,
Did you wash it out?
well, yeah.
Okay. No, you should be fine. So, anything else I can tell you about our fair town?
Above game, I can't think of anything immediately.
You have any places that can tell us what kind of stuff magic items do, or has magic items?
You recall that selling magic items is illegal here.
Well, he didn't.
He didn't say it, but the kobolds said it.
Did?
Yeah, he said magic items are not commercially available. They're property of the state.
Oh.
Yeah, that was brought up with the kobold warrior. If you look in the shops, there are no magic items.
Granted, I mean, you could pass it off of you didn't know, and it's like, oh, okay, well, guess there's nowhere
Well,
to
no,
buy it.
I'm just gonna retcon it because in character Scrap did know.
Okay. Let's see.
I
here.
didn't make one of the shops public. I'm a fool.
Got anywhere that sells alchemy ingredients?
Yeah, we do. Silver Vial's a good place. Nice lady runs that. She's a bit sick, so her talent of a son's in charge. The Benedictus family.
The Benedictus.
Yeah. I got to just use a lot of 40k names. I love heroes. Wait till I bust out a motherfucker named Diocletian and not tell you how to spell it.
He will no longer exist.
Oh.
Your name is unspellable. You don't get to continue living.
What's up, Larry?
Why can't you just have single letter names? It'd be so much easier, because they'd only give us 26. Shut up.
So, Scrap Cat, is there anything you wanted to know?
Unfortunately, until we decided to split up the money, we found Scrap it broke.
Well, we're
So
gonna cut to Dahlia then.
Everyone gets 50 copper, 7 silver, and then I don't know how you want to split the gold since there's only 4 of us. I mean, there's only 4 gold. My recommendation is, well...
No, that's different, my guy. You're looking at the wrong stuff.
You
got over 120 something out of that thing.
Oh, I am looking at the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It was
had originally,
87 gold, 200 silver, 500 copper.
I had
Yep.
originally actually added it all up into gold and put it into the guild funds, and it came out to 112 gold. Like,
Yeah, 112. But we will divide the proper right there, because unless you want to say you stopped at a bank and now don't carry the small coins, because some places may not make change.
I mean, no, I always carry.
Yeah,
we
we'll do that
can
later.
divide it in break.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can just do that at the halfway. So we're gonna cut to Dahlia as she is sprinting through the city streets. Dahlia, I want an athletics check with advantage. You're motivated.
3. She ain't
You're in
athletic though.
sandals. You're still in sandals.
Everyone just, as they're going down the street, what is that noise? Clack, 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 clack.
As there is now, unfortunately, a small line.
Damn
As
it.
you are panting.
She gets in line.
I just need tickets.
One guy looks behind you, notices the panting lady. It's a much older gentleman.
Hello.
Soft wrinkled face, gray mustache, no beard. Just, oh, young lady, you must be here. Here, you must be exhausted. As he's going to hand you a sealed bottle with an orange liquid in it. It's fruit juice.
Thank you. I needed this.
She'll
Oh,
uncork and start
it was just
drinking it.
yeah, just a line refreshment I bought, but it seemed to be moving okay.
Whew. Okay. Need to stop
You
trying to run
guys-
in sandals. Remember to take them off next time.
Oh yeah, I couldn't even walk a step. Yeah, as you chugged it down, that was a very nicely tart mango orange juice.
That was really good.
Oh, think nothing of it.
You know what the play is gonna be? I just heard that this is a thing and that tickets might be sold out.
Oh, it's called The Shattered Chain. Oh, it's about dragons and a princess and a Leonian knight or something. My wife was a bit more excited about it than I was. I can just stand for a bit longer than her.
It sounds good. Big theater nerd. Really kind of hoping that it's good.
Oh, they put on a different show each week here.
Oh, that's so cool. When did they start, typically? Because I thought that curfew was at 10.
Ah, yes, don't worry. Shows tend to start at around 5 p.m.
Oh, that's not too bad. Had to get an early dinner, but...
Yes. Or you could just eat at 7 after. They're only about 2 hours of plus intermission.
That's true. Alright, cool.
As the line passes and you are presented with different types of seating. We have general seating, which are basic wooden benches or standing room near the stage, for 5 silver each per ticket. It's crowded, but it's affordable. Balcony seating, which cost a single gold piece. Nice view, cushioned seats. Your exact seats are saved, and it's a bit of a quieter atmosphere. Or if you wanted to pay 8 gold, you could get a luxury box. Small enclosed area. Ideal for anyone who really wants to pay very close attention. Wine is included.
She will hand them 8 gold and get the luxury
you
box.
got 8? Oh, I heard 8 gold. Yeah. Okay.
No, sorry, no,
You are-
8.
You're good. Yes, you are given a pass that has your name on it. They obviously have you put down everyone who's going to be there in case they show up at different times.
she'll put down everyone in the group, even places, in case she's back in time.
Yep. That's fine. Yeah, they just take that down in case someone is showing up separately. That way you ain't gotta wait outside. Yeah, and you now have your it's a very nice piece of paper too, like solid stock.
She will
Don't take it.
she will properly bag that as well to make sure it doesn't get ruined.
You put that in the bag, and you are now standing in a city street. Roll perception.
Huh. 9.
God said 9. God said keep on stepping. Y'all can't see, can't hear. I throw eyes in this campaign once, y'all.
Well,
Mhm.
you don't know where the group is, so she's
Nope.
gonna wander.
Okay. So I will say Dahlia's been gone for about 20 minutes. Is there any reaction from the rest of you?
Strip's gonna look over at the barkeep.
How far away did you say that place she ran off to was?
Well, I'd say by foot, it's about a 10-12 minute walk. Less if
And
you're
if-
sprinting.
Okay, yeah,
Let's say
Dahlia
going
excited. Let's cut that down to around 7 to be generous.
What if she stopped for juice?
Push-ups, sit-ups, and
She's not going to be as excited on the way back, so it'll probably take a bit longer.
Could have been a line.
Could have been a line too, so there's that option. That puts us around 20 minutes, so maybe she found something interesting on the way back. I say we could probably give it another 15 minutes or so before we should be worried.
We could start heading that way and see what shops we see on the way there.
I
Or
guess that's an option. But
how
then we
deep are
might
you
miss.
into? Yeah, this coffee's about the size of a tall from Starbucks. How deep into it are you?
I hate that.
How long has it
Which one was tall?
Tall is essentially medium.
Okay.
The
That's
three-
why I hate it.
It's been about 20 minutes, Kat.
been? She's probably a quarter of the way through it. I imagine it was, it was warm coffee, so it's probably just now getting to the,
Not great coffee, but there's whiskey in it.
yeah,
Are you telling me you
probably
didn't
just now
mix
getting
that
to that,
at
like,
all?
normal drinking temperature and not hot
Oh.
coffee.
I thought you were saying like it was layered and you were just now getting to the whiskey. I was like, what do you mean?
No,
but that's not how fluid density works.
I know it's not. That's why I was confused.
Yes, Florence had like 3 coffees today. So Dahlia, is there any particular area you wander to? Because there are street maps every now and then.
Not really. I think she's just kind of like looking around to see if there's anything kind of weird going on, and she'll stop and talk to a few people about, the happenings that's going in the town. I mean, we're looking for a vampire. She's kind of wondering if there's been sightings. Is this like a common thing?
You do know that above game that the vampire in question is the Countess of the city, who is rarely, if ever, seen, to the point where some say she doesn't exist.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This vampire rules this place.
I guess then she would just be asking about strange happenings going on and at night.
Alright. Let me just compile this into a complete sentence for a moment. Roll an investigation. Let's see how good of a rumor you can find.
Can I get 30% of a sentence?
18.
Yeah, she finds one solid rumor. So you hear a few things. So you're gonna get ready to write these down because I'm gonna rattle off a few at you.
Well, give me a moment to open up my thing.
Herbie.
Go.
So you hear about a notorious bandit that has been out and about, troubling people on the trade roads, by the name of Trapper Kane, K-A-N-E. There is a reward for them, 120 gold pieces alive, 50 dead. They are guilty of assault and battery, threat with a deadly weapon, public indecency, larceny, and manslaughter. That's one rumor.
All right.
You hear about this weird black market group called Pegasus that you get conflicting things of who they are, what they mean. Some say that they're some sort of rebel group who were slighted by the government and want to overthrow it. Some say they're a terrorist cell. Some say they're a black market criminal organization. It's really no two people ever say the same thing about them.
All right.
Again, give me a sec to compile this into a complete sentence. And you hear sometimes at night people will be going out pretty late. Won't come back for days if they come back. Some blame that on drugs, some blame that on alcohol. Some say that people are being spirited away at night by ghosts.
What if the Pegasus
Okay.
group is just a couple of adventurers that got disgruntled one time and someone misheard what happened and it just grew from there as the random boogeyman that everyone blames for everything?
And that is what you hear, Broden.
Cool.
And as you're wandering and walking, you actually make your way to a notable location.
Cool.
You end up in the city square, and you see this stunning, large Leonian-style marble fountain with depictions of lions and angels around it. Despite this cold climate, this water is continuously flowing, and it doesn't seem to freeze at all. Every now and then, people toss a coin into it for luck or to make a wish. And some even hear some people say that the fountain tends to whisper to you when the moon is full.
Excuse me while I check our calendar.
Yeah.
Hey, it doesn't have the moon cycle on there, champ.
Oh yeah, you didn't put it on there.
I didn't come up with it yet.
Well, there's another calendar for another game I have that does have the moon cycle, and I've confused them, so...
So that is what you are, and you find the city square with the nice fountain. Guys, it's been about real thing. It's been about 20 more minutes.
Well, we should probably go find her.
Yep.
So Dolly would probably be on her way back after ending up there, be like,
Oh, yeah.
"Well, haven't found them."
Yeah, say the extra 20 is you just get into the fountain, like with all your
Yeah,
snooping.
yeah.
All right.
Well, I guess we're gonna go and look for her. If she comes back, tell her we'll be back in like, I don't know, guys. What? You want to spend like an hour looking?
I'd say an hour. There is a couple of shops that interested me as well.
All right. So as you're strolling through these streets, you notice that people are wary of it, like, wary or paranoid or what have you. But it's a quiet town. There's not a lot of out loud revelry on the streets. Children aren't running chaotically. They are there, but they're more walking calm.
Only we had Peleus and his carousing.
That's what he's doing actively right now, though.
I know that's what he's doing.
He and I got to do that before next session. So, where did you want to stop, Kat?
The haberdashery.
Leontard's fine haberdashery. Well, let me get a voice going. Okay. So you walk in there with all yourself and your reptiles.
Mm-hmm.
And you see this almost spherical little chubby goblin with fuzzy mutton chops and a small pair of spectacles, with a bobbin on his wrist and an apron full of tailor's equipment. Oh, welcome, gentlemen, and a lady. You don't get many of them in here.
Sharp
Oh,
sort of
could
like
we?
Sharp sort of takes a moment to look around a little bit. Seems to get the sort of vibe of the building. Oh, that's what haberdashery means.
Oh, it's a Leonian word. It means men's accessories.
I look over at Yordrik. Oh, go ahead.
Yordrik is just kind of looking around at the moment.
What do you think I could help you with, my fine shelled friend?
Sheesh!
What?
Last time I'm friendly to you. Fuck off.
No, the dog started barking out of nowhere behind me.
I don't know. Tell him it sounds like he was being. He reacted poorly.
No, I mean he reacted about the same way he does when I have the dodgeball sound go off when I join his server.
Well, no, she's been napping behind me, and now she's lying back down. She's been napping behind me since before I got on the game, and suddenly she jumps up barking, and it startled me.
How about don't you play that during stream?
I was about to say, you get off that sound pad.
Okay,
But
one, it's not in SoundPad. I opened that for the horn later.
oh, okay,
No.
good.
And two, shut up.
So Yordrik, you were friendly greeted by a goblin before you were rude.
No, I was not rude.
You get one.
What do you... Quite literally, it wasn't Yordrik, so...
Hard to
Sue
tell.
me, I dare you. I'll hire the best lawyer there is.
Can't afford Xander.
I make up his prices. Anyways.
Yeah.
We're just new to town and thought we'd look around. What exactly does men's accessories entail as he's just sort of looking around?
Oh well. Please. Let me show you many things. He shows you things such as different ties, cufflinks, pocket squares, cravats, cloak clasps, belts, belt buckles, pipes. I'd say watches, but those aren't real. Hats and canes, and even capes. The odd non-functioning monocle too.
Non-functioning monocle.
It's like fake glasses. They're for the fashion.
Okay.
As he's helping Yordrik, meanwhile Scrap just to floor rook. So what are you getting your boyfriend, and how can I help?
I have no idea.
Oh, young lady, as he's just gonna take your hand and pat the top of it. Come
Oh,
sit.
God.
Let old Leontard help you with your relationship.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure he has most of this already.
But it's not what you get him, it's what your feet that you convey. Trust me, my husband was horrible to shop for, but after a long time we realized its intent that
This goblin gains +2 social credit point.
all of his friends get sneak attack.
Oh.
Well, maybe something custom then?
I can consider that one. How long have you two been together? Let me see if I can make a recommendation.
They've been like what, 2-3 months in actual game time?
That's what I'm trying to
Awesome,
think,
man.
actually
You're not far
gameplay.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say it's upwards of 3.
Yeah, we'll say it's about 3 to 4.
Yeah, it's 3 to 4. 3, almost 4 months now.
You don't need to go too crazy. It's not like you're moving in together.
No.
We could get him enough. Is he a cloak man at all?
Yeah, sometimes for special events.
I want to
Well, we
say
have-
he likes the piano, but I don't think Scrap knows that.
Well, we have pulled up this nice silver cloak clasp shaped like a fleur de lis. Oh, this is a very popular piece.
Does look nice.
Now,
Um,
there's always spend something on yourself to make it a surprise for him as well as a different gift.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I
Buying
clocked out
something
halfway
nice for
through.
yourself as a show off there.
Oh, right.
Something for him to enjoy.
Yeah.
I hate to drum up business for people who aren't me, but you have the money for it. There's a very rare perfume over at the Silver Vial. It's a wonderful perfumery.
Could take a look. I'm not generally one for perfume, but
You could get him a nice walking cane. As you can see, it's silver tipped both on the ground and on the handle. Nice dark hardwood. And look at this lovely ornament as it is an engraved silver handle that takes the shape of an eagle. What about you, good turtle? Would you care for a cane this fine?
Yordrick turns around and you see his hand is caught in a tie. I am unsure how to tie this.
Oh, okay. Come along, as he's going to get a ladder. As with what seems like a very well done flourish of his hands, you now have a black bow tie on.
I kind of turn towards Scrap. What do you think?
Oh, wait. Not yet. He's going to put a top hat on you.
Oh, I've worn one of these before.
And then if you have the cane, it's a complete ensemble. It'd be a cape even.
Might be a bit much. I imagine he's just piling stuff on me as I'm gesturing towards Scrap.
He does drape a silk cape around you, monocle, top hat, puts the eagle cane in your hand.
I'm not sure it works with the shade of blue that's on your shirt.
Mr. Peanut looking ass.
Whoa.
Monocle, top hat, cane.
Maybe if you had a darker shirt and a blue bow tie that kind of matched your eyes, maybe?
I can get that. As he holds up a tie next to Yordrick's face.
ooh, that one brings the eyes out.
I'll give you quite a good deal on this whole ensemble.
And what do you refer to as a good deal?
Well, total value would be 50 gold pieces for this whole outfit. But I'm going to give it to you for 30. It's a 10 gold cane, so that's your solid silver. That is wonderful Wakingari hardwood.
Oh, is it? And I will look to make sure it is.
Roll knowledge nature.
23.
Yeah, no, that is black walnut straight from the frozen forest of Wakingar. And hewn as well.
Just kind of hold it up towards my face and eyes. Oh, so it is. Black walnut, I believe.
And only the finest here in the great city of Narovia.
Very possible, but as we said, this is our first day into town. I may need to look around the first bit and see what my wallet will allow of me.
Oh, Christ, shame. As he's going to quickly just take it all away from you.
Yeah, he'll politely take the stuff off and hand it back to him.
Oh no, he does it so fast you don't even notice it's gone. Until it's folded.
That was a, oh, you're poor reaction.
No, it's not. Don't put words in this little man's mouth. He's too little and round for your bullshit.
It would certainly make good for special attires.
A great reminder of your stay.
Yes, I need to see about what all we need to do while we're here and what that might entail first. possibly pick it up on the way.
Oh,
out.
well. What about you, madame? Have you thought of anything? Oh, I got a bit carried
I
away
will,
dressing up this handsome gentleman.
Oh no, of course. I will go ahead and take that class.
Perfect, perfect. Here you go. Would you need a cape, a cloak to go with it?
Mm, what are your options?
Well, we have, as he's going to show you one that is dark blue on the outside with a silver lining, a black one with a red lining, and a black one with a gold lining.
I like the black and gold one.
Ah, good. If that is his colors, you are bundled up together. Since it is a gift for a boyfriend, I think I can let this go for about 12 gold total.
Sounds like a deal. I will hand him over the money.
As he is going to wrap it up very nice in a paper package. Please come again. What about you, little man? Did you need anything?
No, I
Fancy
think I'm
feathered
good
hat,
for right
perhaps?
now.
Okay, no one ever wants the hat. As he just puts away this pirate tricorn. With this picture scrap showing up with it. I'm trying something.
I don't know how it'll go yet.
So if that is it, is there anywhere else you guys wanted to stop and shop?
Hmm. Let me look here. Oh, where'd the list go? Where'd... Am I blind?
Possibly. Broden, is he blind?
Very possible.
Okay, I didn't scroll up far enough. You and Blaze were going back and forth.
He's not happy with you.
Hmm?
Yeah, Selkis ain't happy with you two.
Why?
You're rejecting finery.
I ain't got
Hold
the money
on.
for finery right now.
Hold on.
Do we want to see if we can catch up with Dahlia before we go to another store? Going on over here. Oh.
Nothing sticks out to me right off the bat.
Yeah. It's mainly just
All right.
names without
So-
any descriptions.
Well, yeah, you gotta go. You can ask. You could go see things. So you guys, go on your way. So they wrapped it up very nicely for you. And as you are looking for the Dahlia, one of you may roll an investigation check. Preferably someone who's not at knee height with people.
Hmm. Maybe the one with actual intelligence is a main stat.
Yep,
Which
I'll give
one?
give it a try.
AJ, I do have to
Not new
ask
height.
because Dolly is trying to stealthily go around to get information.
Oh, you want to roll a self check? Okay.
Oh, well, bye, Dahlia.
Very well.
No guarantee. See? See
Oh, you
her?
find her. Yeah, you see Dahlia like hiding behind lantern posts and trying to obviously eavesdrop. People shoo her away. And say, "Damn it, girl, get out of here, you little nosy candle."
Oh, come on!
I'm gonna walk up to Dahlia. Dahlia,
Stingy sons of bitches.
you're usually better at this.
Okay, I'm trying to see how dumb. She says this away from the people. Just trying to see how much I can be lazy on this.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if I wear my actual ninja disguise during the day, I don't think it's gonna really do anything but draw more suspicion.
Have you
Oh,
tried
fair
not
enough.
actively being on fire?
Is there a barrel of water somewhere near here?
Not really. There's
Damn.
sewer drainage here.
Oh, she ain't doing that.
No
Yeah,
straps.
no, you guys
I
say,
can't.
with you being from a mountain town and Scrap being from Illyria, normal sewers are not in your guys' vocabulary.
Anyone else smell that?
What?
It smells. Oh my god. Ugh.
It smells terrible, right?
Yeah. Ugh. Let's get away from here.
Alright, so is there any specific landmarks you'd like to go to? You guys, I mean, it doesn't smell bad at all. You guys are just next to a very nice, pristine fountain.
While true, the fact that they exist at all means that until we go nosebleed to it.
All right.
Yes, yes.
So, what have you all been up to?
Yordrick and I disappointed a guy at a haberdashery because we didn't have money.
Strap, you always have
Unfortunately,
money.
His fineries were a bit more expensive than I would prefer to spend on the first day being into a town.
I got
Huh.
a few things for Zedric.
That's nice. I got some information and have plans for tonight. If anyone wants to join, you're welcome.
You were able to get tickets to this play.
Yep. I actually rented out an entire box. We get free wine while we watch.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought you liked that.
What is the play?
All the shattered chain, I'll just remind you.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I wrote it down on a piece of paper next to me, not in my Excel.
Mhm.
It's called the Shattered Shade. Or Chain, you said?
Yeah, shattered chain.
Okay.
Would any of us have heard that story before, or no?
None of you are Leonian.
Oh,
Yeah, the only one who might have is not here.
Oh no,
He's off hating you guys for your poverty.
he doesn't know about our poverty. He's also probably partially poor.
Got more money than Scrap.
Yeah.
Anyway, yep, we got some tickets for that. I was able to go around and get some information, despite what it looked.
What did you find then?
Well, first off, there's a notorious bandit that seems to be in the woods. We're probably the guy we actually stole the loot from. Name's Trapper Kane. He has an actual bounty out. 120 gold pieces alive, 50 dead. Kinda want to go after him.
Why?
Money.
Money,
Fair
but
enough.
also
Thank you.
potentially a better standing for, the town we're trying to get information on.
True. It's a win-win.
Turns out it's pop. Mods.
That, and I want to emphasize, as she just puts her finger over the word alive,
Say,
it's a
you guys
good...
did want a poster out of that bandit cache? If you look, yeah, it's this person.
Hmm.
I was wondering that.
Good money.
No one ever asked about it.
During the fight with him, we bring up the letter.
Did
What's your offer?
anyone else read the letter?
No, that was private.
Thanks.
That was private and left there.
Okay.
See. There is possibly a group called Pegasus, which is a black market group, possibly a rebel group that doesn't like the government, or some people just say they're just terrorists. Honestly, I don't really know on that one. It just seems to be something people are talking about. At night, people seem to disappear for days upon days, and then sometimes they'll show up, and then sometimes they won't at all.
No, I was gonna whisper for the like. Obviously, we're having this side conversation so that other people can't really.
Oh yeah.
Hear us.
The fountain's not quiet, so it drowns you out a good
Yeah.
bit.
Hmm.
Goes.
My guess is that's probably due to the vampirics. Also, some people say that with this fountain, if you put some money in it during a full moon, you can hear whispers.
Whispers of what?
I really want to try it though.
When's the next full moon?
I don't keep track of the moon. Not my responsibility.
Mister controls the weather.
You know what? Maybe I control the moon. You control weather, I control the moon. It is going to be a lovely crescent moon tonight.
I can't control the weather.
Bullshit.
I mean, believe what you want.
The evidence is stacked against you, Yordrick.
Mm-hmm.
It's an odd thing to be accused of, but okay.
We all just point at Yordrick. Witch!
Witch!
No, that's the next one.
Okay, no. Scrap. I'm gonna say that happens.
Dahlia joins.
As
Witch!
a guard just walks by. Is there some black magic going on?
Nope. Just
No,
I
We're
have
just
rock
trying to be
magic.
funny.
making a joke. He does control rocks, but that's not black magic, that's rock magic.
Understood. As the guard's just going to walk by, same exact equipment, halberd, half plate, full cover.
They seem dead to you.
Do they sound exactly the same as the other one?
I
Not
don't know
in
it's not
tone, but in
exactly the
like,
same,
is
but I
the
don't
voice the same?
No, I just don't have a billion voices to pull up my ass.
No, I understand that. That's why I just wanted to
Their
Check and
inflection is
clarify.
always the same. Very, very dull inflection.
Very monotone.
monotone. Okay. Just had to check in case these were just like copy undead things. Actually, hold on. Wait one moment.
Crap, like I'm in the fountain. He's looking into the distance.
Creation, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. Yeah.
What's the range?
30 feet around me.
30 feet. You don't detect any undead. Spell slot is spent though.
Okay. It's up for a little bit, so I just have that going.
Mm-hmm. Kid throws a rock at you. You lose 25,000 damage. You lose concentration.
I mean, those ruffians did throw rocks pretty hard on Cat before, so
I could bring those back. I still have them.
No.
we could deal with them a lot easier if it's more than just two of us. And at this level. If you try to throw a rock at Cat now, she just catches it and breaks it in her hand and just stares at him.
Guys with science.
Well, what do y'all want to do now?
We could go window shopping for a bit until this play. When does it start?
5.
How long does it go for?
2 hours. Figure we'd go to that, go have dinner. Then, me and Scrap can, step on whatever bridge the people that just kind of fucking around. Figure out who we can piss off. Good? No? Bad?
Sounds fine.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Cool. I need a dress for tonight.
Ooh.
Don't you have one?
I
He has
didn't
many.
bring them with me.
Got a bag of holding, why not?
I do other things with this bag of holding, Scrap. Where else am I supposed to
parents
keep
are
all
in
my
there.
weapons?
Or her parents.
Yeah. I mean, do you even realize how much I keep on me in terms of just weapons in general?
I assume mostly art supplies.
I mean, yes, lots
And
of art
knives.
supplies. Not as many as you would think.
Well,
Well, don't give up on your passions. There's always more pies for Peleus.
Well, I'm kind of already in the groove for shopping. Shall we?
Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot I bought this.
She holds up just this jasmine scented oil bottle.
Hey, you have perfume.
Yep.
How many You just have so many conversations going.
Yes, I do. Okay, I can keep track of all of them. So, where would you guys like to stop first?
I guess we would just window shop until we saw, like, dresses and
Whatever else.
just clothes.
Yeah. There's an
Well, you have the
alchemy
list of stores. That's the thing.
potion shops.
We don't.
I
know
gave you the list of stores.
stores and- Oh well, we have the actual shopping places you listed. Old Viaduct.
Ooh, Dolly did want to go check out the brass quill. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you guys... Sorry. Damn it, Selkus. So you guys are able to navigate through the city streets as you find this old, dusty bookstore with this old tiefling woman, short goat horns, gray skin, just dusting off shelves with very big, thick glasses.
Hello.
Ah, hello there. Welcome to the Brass Quill.
What do you got?
Anything I can help you find? Well, we have plenty of old Leonian history books,
Uh-huh.
a couple of Parisian engineering manuals, and a very, very rare star chart.
Star chart?
Yes, a star chart. Rumored to contain forgotten astrological knowledge. Even have the coordinates to a lost temple.
What kind of temple?
Oh, I don't know much about the specifics. Rumors tend to crop up all over the place. Could just be a very fancy piece of paper with dots on.
Is it rumored to be somewhere around here or somewhere else?
Oh, it's in the Viresian countryside.
Guys, this smells like adventure.
Yeah, kinda.
I want to. I want it.
It'll run you 80 gold pieces.
I still want it.
That's between you guys. He just points between Dahlia and Flora.
Flora,
Hmm.
I want it.
You want to spend guild funds because that's what we would have to use.
No, I try to pitch in.
She'll
Okay.
she'll look in her bag.
Okay.
Hey, is there a bank in this town?
There is its own brand. There's its own bank, the First Bank of Narovia.
So she gonna get the money that she has in Illyria from that bank.
Unfortunately, not here. No.
Okay, I only got 23 gold on me. Excuse me. Would you be okay?
Make her drop her cane.
Hmm?
You make her drop her cane in the shop as you shout.
Oh, sorry. Hang on.
Eh.
She'll reach around and pick up the cane for her.
Alright,
Steadies herself.
now. Could I make a trade with money? Because I don't have exactly 80 on me, but I really want it.
Well, it's a very, very valuable item, so it'd have to be pretty good.
Dahlia reaches to the stuff behind her. Starts shuffling through her bag. She pulls out a painting. As she will reveal the Lilyfield painting that she did. This was not the one that went to Hara's parents.
Yeah.
This was different.
Yeah.
I'll remind you, AJ, this was a success with a 30, her maximum.
I know. I got our previous chats. Well, while it is of exquisite value, young lady, I could not deny this. It is not quite my purview, so unfortunately I would not allow this to be a complete trade. I could give you half off.
Half off, okay.
You must understand that this is a one-of-a-kind item.
Does Ollie know that she could probably get more if she just sold the painting in general?
Roll me intelligence with advantage. Yes.
15.
Yes. You beat a 10.
Okay, Flora.
Mm-hmm.
I will be able to pay back the guild when we get back to Illyria.
Except this painting is collateral. I know, Kat. Are you gonna approve this loan?
With a small interest rate of 200%.
She honestly wouldn't take her very much. But if she got back to Illyria with the money that she has now, assuming we don't get any more on this strip, she'd easily, she'd only be 30 gold short, and that's before selling anything.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dahlia, I'm not against this, but you do realize that it will use up literally 80% of the guild funds that I keep on me. The rest of it's at home.
Fine. I mean, a high value item like that is unlikely to be sold by the time we leave, so we'll check back in. We'll check back in when we leave, I guess. And if we have money, then we can get it.
Agreed. I just can't.
No, that's
I
fair.
can't make sense of using our. Okay.
We just got here. Let's not spend all our money at once. Alright. Do you have any books for, learning stuff?
Well, we got this book on Parisian architecture with aqueducts and bridges if you're the engineering type. We got a little twist on Parisian warfare and politics.
Weren't we looking at
And we
ships
got
before?
I already got my stuff for ships.
Son, you're in a mountain. You're in a town between two mountains. Nautical knowledge is not here.
Yours just kind of shrugs.
Got you there.
Sure about if you traded it all.
Ooh,
Unless you have a land boat.
what about, because we are bordering the two, and this was once a Leonian place, and this makes a lot of sense, in my opinion, being this is a trade city. Any books on Leonian or Virus language? Learning the languages.
Oh, how to speak Leonian or V-Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, let me look in the back. Oh, we also have this Leonian law book if any of you are lawyer types.
Literally, I can't touch it.
She's just going to disappear behind a curtain. As you listen, with the sounds on the floor, yeah, this old lady's got hooves.
Dahlia just turns to the rest of them.
Lawyering. Demon work, I swear.
I bet we could get it for Peleus.
Devil's work, if anything.
True.
Yes, Flora?
But yeah. Scrap already knows both of those languages.
You know I could just teach you Varisian, right?
Yeah, but then I waste your time.
You could pay me and I would teach you.
But a friend.
Look, you either waste my time and pay me, or we're friends and you accept that you're wasting my time.
I hate that you're right.
He's got you there.
He's always right. Okay. I mean, let's see how much just a simple book for this. I mean, this is something for me to do. You know, everyone's tired at night. I can just study on my own.
Fair enough.
So for the odds, and look for this on a d20, I rolled a 4.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
She's gonna come back shaking her head and holding her back. Unfortunately, young lady, the best I could do was a math textbook in Leonian.
Never mind.
You want some French math, don't you?
2 snails plus 3
I was to say,
snails.
some people already consider math a separate language.
You want some of that 420s?
Oh no.
This really is a gloomy town.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you, young lady. Would you care for a scone to lift your spirit?
No, I'm good. I ate already.
I am
Yeah. Have any
personally
book? Go ahead.
Yeah.
I am personally curious about that Varisian warfare book and how up to date it is.
She's going to pull a little ladder up, and she's slow to walk. This is a hobbled woman.
Oh my god, I want to do it for her.
Climbs up,
Hey.
pulls it off. Wrong book. Puts it back. Climbs down.
While
Moves the
you're
rolling ladder.
while
Climbs
you're
up.
looking,
right
do you
book.
have any books on the history of the town?
1 minute. As she shuffles back down and blows a bunch of dust off of it. This is about a 60-year-old book. And she just says, magic shelves, they put dust on all the books.
Ugh.
It's actually used quite often. It just automatically gets dust on.
Any book you put on the shelf, man.
What is to be gained by this?
Ambiance.
You know, bunch of candles, stained glass windows, dark wood, ambiance, son. She shakes her cane at you.
Hmm.
You got no merchant spirit in there if you don't understand ambiance. Unless you're a
Sounds
traveling type, and then you're crazy.
Like going into a burger joint, but they don't even have any atmosphere.
Only food and water, James.
How much
Just
for that book?
air.
This book, young lady, it's gonna cost you 18 gold pieces. It's leather bound, handwritten, fine made paper.
18 gold.
Welcome to
Sorry, not
pre-printing
18.
press.
I said I meant 8. I meant 8.
Oh,
Okay.
One back.
That's still up there, but like, damn.
No, I'm leaning back in my chair so it looks
Me-
smaller.
Me and Kat just both went, oh.
I was ready for the
No.
welcome to the pre-printing press, boys and girls.
No,
Well, hang
pretty
on.
impressive.
For a light, like, you know, just reading because she wants to read. Like, damn, this is expensive.
No, 8. Again. And I was leaning back.
Well, let's see.
If you look how it's in a table, that line looked like a 1 to me.
Let's see what Scrap's looking for first. Maybe we can buy in a bundle.
Yeah.
Okay. History on Narovia. Oh, let me look in the back.
It'd be really funny if they
Let's
didn't
see.
have this.
This rolls with advantage. That's a 2.
Hmm.
What's the other?
1.
Oh. We don't keep records of our city.
Unfortunately, son, this is an import shop. I thought we had something, but I guess all we had was bought up by some children. She says with venom.
That's fair. Any good cookbooks?
Actually, yes, I didn't gotta go look for that one. I know where this one is. She's gonna. It still takes her a while to get anywhere. As she hobbles back and she just blows dust off it. It's not big, but it's about making Leonian pastries. Teaching you how to make croissant.
Oh, I can make like Leonian food now, guys.
No.
Yeah, but I can make. Wait, what did you call it? A croissant?
Lord.
Grab, you speak Leonian.
Croissant.
She goes on for 3 minutes.
Young man, help! Your friend may be broken. I'm calling a cleric.
Talia, it's
What?
croissant.
Croissant. I'll get it.
Croissant.
I'll get it.
Good. Okay. Oh, you're breathing. She looked like she was in a sprint. She didn't even get to the door yet. Oh, I
Can't
thought
be
you were.
too
I thought you
difficult.
were having a brain spasm. So many people can just randomly die of those.
Just an air genasi that doesn't have to actually breathe and is just there for like 5 minutes.
Quack.
Where does it say they don't have to breathe?
Yeah, that's one of
They
their
can hold-
abilities.
They really
They can
don't.
hold their breath.
It's like eternal breath or something.
Yeah, they could
They
choose
don't
not to.
hold
Yeah.
their breath. They just don't have to breathe.
Yep. That's why you can't drown
Oh.
in air genasi.
Well, you
Together,
can't,
this should-
you
this
can't
should
drown
run,
a
yeah.
conscious air genasi.
Yes. Anyways.
Oh, it's hold, not that they don't have to breathe. They gotta get it first.
Yeah, like I said, you can't drown a conscious air genasi because they have to
Yeah.
choose not to.
So,
Like,
together, and this is going to be running you about 11 gold together.
Excuse me.
Bless you, sonny boy.
Could you do 9 gold, 5 silver?
Sweet.
22.
Good enough.
AJ, I know it's for the game, but just randomly, if one of us says persuasion, you can just say no.
I might.
uh,
Micah, that's a thing I can do. You don't get
I
to
know.
say when to roll. I do.
yeah, that's why I ask.
Yeah.
Dahlia will pay the 4 gold, 5 silver, since the other book is the more expensive one.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that means that I get 5 gold?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Alright. I've been needing a new book to settle in and read.
Okay, when I get a chance, can I like borrow that real quick? I just want to look something up real quick.
Oh, sure.
Cool.
And then see late night reading a whole bunch of nerds. Okay. Well, she will bind these up in nice wine and paper packaging, hand it to you, take your money, and just wish you a safe night.
Hmm.
You too. All right, that was good. We're out.
Well, you wanted something nice to wear to the play tonight.
True.
Captain wanted to go to that silver vial for a while, actually.
No, that's true.
I mean, we don't have to go to dress shopping yet.
So they didn't have a book about the history of the town.
No, I answered that. They said it was bought up by a bunch of, and she said begrudgingly, "Ew." So we go to the silver vial. As you walk in, you are hit with the perfume department.
Oh no.
Mm.
As it is punched to your face with different oils, citruses, botanicals, woods, and etc. And as you come in, a sky blue, slick black hair, young man tiefling with, unfortunately for him, 3 horns.
Oh. How are they
Yeah, he didn't
arranged?
two, one on the temples, and then one coming a bit out of the back of his left side the head.
Unfortunate.
Horns can happen in all ways, unfortunately. It's what you pay for being the coolest. Hello, welcome to the store. How can we help you?
Looks crap.
So I
Everything
was
for the
wondering what
ladies,
sort
or-
of resources you guys had available around here.
As well, we have different botanical oils.
I see.
As you can see, yeah, you can kind of see their inventory.
He just sort of squints a little bit.
Unfortunately for you, my friends, this is, as I can see by your appearance, this is more of a perfumery these days. We have some old Leonian herbal remedies, if that is what you like.
Maybe not right now. Do you happen to have a space an alchemist could rent to work on stuff?
Suppose if I knew you a little bit better, I wouldn't be opposed to that, but I did just meet you.
Well, I am kind of our guild's main producer of health potions and just kind of the main person in charge of alchemy with the group. I've been doing stuff for years at this point.
Well, I have an exchange that I think could be helpful if you are the primary health care for these people, as injured as you all look.
But that happened like a couple hours ago.
If you are willing to give me a concoction of your own creation, I could have it analyzed for quality. We could work out a bit of a fee per day, as I'd unfortunately have to get a guard here for my own safety, and using them for any personal business is a fee. What would you say about that, my friend?
Guess that could probably work. I'm now looking at my stuff trying to figure out what I even have on me that I could use.
Who knows, boy?
Oh yeah, I've got the claws and teeth and the elf one. I can make a few different things.
Yeah. Oh no, he wants something that you made right now.
Oh yeah, no, I've got those. I'm just saying the things that I
Oh.
would even use the space for. Yeah, he's just gonna pull out one of the 4 health potions of healing he has. Here you go.
Alright, you subtract 1 healing potion from your inventories now. Look at that, I took 1 from me and I didn't even need to hurt you.
know an address where to find me, I would assume you would have to.
I assume you'll stop in here another day, possibly tomorrow.
Yeah, that probably works.
How can I interest either of you in maybe an herbal remedy, something to help the heart, the stomach, the dreams, maybe a perfume?
Go ahead, Flora. Buy the jasmine essence.
If you want this, it is made from a legendary flower that blooms in Leon only once every 10 years. They say a single drop will have any partner in the palm of your hands for days.
How true does that sound to Scrap?
Oh, how true do you think it sounds? I'm not you.
It's,
Are
Off the top of my head, that sounds fake as fuck.
If that's the judgment you want to make, that is the judgment you want to make.
Yeah. How can a perfume do?
Pheromones.
Well, as he pulls out this bottle that's in the shape that is handcrafted shape of a lily, pulls out what would be the stamen as a dropper. This fragrance is said to be made from flowers that border the Feywilds themselves, and the morning dew that is collected upon them. Popular by nobles and courtiers, even.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it does sound lovely, but
If you'd like, I can allow you to smell this one. Unfortunately, the jasmine essence is a little too precious.
yeah. Love game. I'm looking at these price tags, going,
Mhm.
I mean, you can always
Well,
just
you
get
don't want to buy
one
5 of the most expensive bottles of drink?
drink, huh?
cat. Thank you, Micah. I mean, he's offering you a sniff for free.
I mean, yeah. I'll oblige. I just don't want to.
He's going to
indulge
ask
the
for your
guy
arm.
Too much. Yep. I'll extend it.
He's going to drop a little bit and rub it right on your wrist. I'm prepared for this.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
It's a perfume.
Which one did he do?
Why
The Sylvan Mist perfume.
why did I just get the mental image of him spraying this scrap, like blepping his tongue out to get the taste on his tongue and just go,
Well, if you're that
This
stupid.
was the perfume department.
Don't do that.
So. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The top notes of this perfume, because I did have to look into perfumery, it smells very fresh of crisp green leaves, morning dew, and a hint of citrus zest, like the first breath of fresh air after a gentle rainstorm. The heart notes are of delicate wildflowers, white jasmine, and lily of the valley, evoking a floral sweetness of a hidden grove of flowers. And the base notes are earthy moss, soft sandalwood, and a whisper of amber, rounding this whole fragrance in almost timeless magic. It is light, airy, and slightly ethereal, conveying the entirety of the serene beauty of nature in a single breath.
good job, AJ, out here trying to make our sense of sneef hungry.
Well, I can't do cocaine yet. None of you will sniff it.
You really gotta dip into all the different things you're selling, AJ. Better get to some drugs real fast. The way
Micah, I will describe how things feel under your feet if you're not careful, Mr. No Shoes.
I have my house shoes on right now.
No, yours doesn't wear them.
Oh.
You're gonna step in something that goes splort.
Better than Legos.
No,
That's later.
it does. That smell really good.
And that is only what I would call our standard fare.
I'm just gonna
I
look at
can
Dahlia.
see the trepidation on your face. You do not have to make a decision now. We tend not to run out of this.
Good to know.
You want the perfume?
Not right now.
Would you like something to make you brave?
Sure.
As he puts out a small glass bottle with a yellow amber liquid and a lion's head stopper. Now, I must say you must keep this sealed until you're going to use it. One whiff from these fumes, and any fear in your heart will be dashed instantly.
I already do a lot of stupid shit.
I.e., this is instant ending of the fear condition with one single use sniff.
What does the silver mist one do again?
That's just the perfume that I
It's just a perfume.
just described.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. You know, this is the Lion's Heart elixir. It's advantage against fear for a minute, or ends it instantly.
Nah.
Jeff, you do find at least semi-interesting. All of these quote-unquote potions seem to be delivered in smell, not ingestion.
Prep is actually going to try and just sort of like question them on how it is that they're doing it. Is it just because it's aerosolized? Have they added something to it that makes it better absorbed through the nasal cavities?
So they will go on to describe, because I'm not getting into this. It is through a proprietary process and ingredients they use that creates more of an exo reaction than an endo reaction that creates a very potent fume.
Interesting.
Especially due to fear being mostly in the brain, helps clear that out.
So basically, it only works for certain effects.
Yeah, like that one only works for fear. Kind of like think of how smelling salts work.
I think smelling salt should induce fear.
Yes, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nail, smack him.
Just that kick in the head of wake up.
Was this very lovely remedy? As he's going to pull out of a bottle that's now shaped like a little moon. Through this, you will be completely unaffected by nightmares or any magical effects that might disturb your sleep for 8 entire hours. Very popular with students.
I think students would want to be awake more. But I
Oh
can see
no,
it.
it does not make you sleep. It makes your sleep more restful, so no nightmares. The stress dreams are terrible.
Okay, that one I can understand.
Dolly just kind of slowly looks over to Flora.
Again, you can always come back for this. And he's just going to put a small. This one, it's a little bit of green, and this one's actually for drinking. If it's really hurting you. This is an old family remedy, mountain herbs and honey that can ease your headaches, stomach ailments, and mild fevers. Yep. If no one wants a perfume.
No,
Bit out of my
Wait, where's the
wheelhouse.
meeting?
Sorry, I'm zoning out bad.
But why don't we take a break then?
See, I
Take a
think
break
it's just
here. My
funny
better
now.
ideas. The horn is one of my better ideas, I think.
Don't worry,
So
Kat.
you-
Once you get over it, we can about it.
I was
What?
waiting for that one.
Stand ready
I was
for
waiting
my
for that.
arrival, worm.
Anyways.
So you leave the perfumery, and we're gonna start with scrap.
You step out and Yordra just takes a deep breath.
Ooh.
There's a lot of smells in there.
I like to imagine both Flora and Dolly are okay.
I can feel
Mhm.
my tongue
Right.
tingling.
The
Oh,
no,
it's-
no, Scrap. No, you cannot. You are used to way worse, Mr. Fumes.
You might be having an allergic reaction.
It's not that
Micah,
bad.
I'll implement a system for that. Don't tempt me.
Oh, what allergies?
Yeah, Selkus wanted me to do a stock market. I didn't say no. So let's not tempt the demon.
It's not that bad, guys.
No, it really is.
It was definitely different. Where are we going now? When is this show?
It's at 5. I still need a dress. What time is it?
You look at the orb of time, and in your head, resounding, even louder now, the time is 2:15.
Alright, you don't have to say it so loud, jeez. Alright,
Yes, I do.
Is 2¼ glass.
I say...
Well, remember that your unicorn friend put his voice in this thing.
Let's get some dress shopping done. You know, I don't really know what we're supposed to look for in terms of information while we're here.
Are we actually supposed to be dressed fancy for this show we're going to?
Well,
'Cause,
not too fancy. Just, you know, nice-ish.
Crap, you still got that top hat.
I think what Dahlia's probably getting at is that we should look deserving of the box that she paid.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna look over to Dahlia for confirmation.
yeah. We don't have to go like, you know, I'm not gonna break out like a ballroom gown for this, or even like a night dress, but you know, something nice that you wear. Doesn't need to be a 3-piece suit. Kind of like showing others you care for the performance enough.
Pantsuit it is.
So
Got it.
we're gonna go dress up Yordle like Mr. Peanut again.
Oh no. I mean, he still technically would have his clothes from that. I'm gonna sneeze again.
From the gala.
Sheesh.
Bless you.
Yeah. He probably wouldn't have that unless it's just in the lamp, like he has a little clothes rack in there.
No, sir. That is a unless you said you had it. Broden deliberately says he doesn't put that in his inventory because he
Yeah.
doesn't take it with him.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You're like, there's no reason Dolly would take her giant puffy ballroom gown that she got while in Galaba everywhere she went.
I think Flora
I
probably
think
just
only
gets
the essentials
used to
shoves huge gown into bag.
Huh?
Huh?
You were saying something?
Oh, so Flora probably just keeps a few things, like, you know.
Yeah, man.
Good
We
enough,
guess
Chief, I guess.
try to find
But none of those.
All right. You can easily find a dress shop. Going in quality for something basic, they would charge anywhere between 5 and 10. So it's how much do you want to spend?
for like a decent looking dress for this.
Yeah, a simple gown for something like this. Not a fine or noble quality,
Mm,
but common fabric, simple design.
yeah, she'll probably spend like 5.
All right, yeah, you get a very basic dress. Oh, I press play on the music. You getting anything or no?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'd like to go 10 if it's possible to get like a
Yeah.
very nice form-fit pantsuit.
All right, lawyer Flora is a thing. I will say for that you go to the haberdashery, but at the same price. And as you go to the haberdashery, Dahlia, you just see this fuzzy-faced mutton chops, very almost spherically around goblin old man measuring Flora, and just, oh, I'm so glad you came back.
Yeah, decided to get myself something nice.
Oh, that's right. Very wonderful, old lady.
Oh, I know exactly what Dahlia gets.
Okay.
She gets a. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just gonna grumble and goblin noises.
Alright. She gets a basic dress, but like for the top, she wears like a sweater. And because we're near Leonian, she gets a little beret.
Neat.
What colors did we decide are good on Flora?
I don't know. What am I, your mother?
I believe.
What
I
am I,
don't
the
think you
group
look good
fashion?
in burgundy because of the blue skin.
That's,
No.
Yeah, no, burgundy. Huh? No.
No.
Yeah, I lost the access to that Pinterest board. Don't look at me, kiddo. Your suit is paid for, and he does see if the gentleman would like those accessories. Right, because you're smaller, a walking cane would be cheaper for you because it's less material.
Okay.
He could give it to you for 6. He even demonstrates how easy it is to twirl this cane.
But I've already got this cool staff.
A big quarter staff. I'll tell you, it's not very highfalutin.
So I stepped away for a second during the break. Did we actually get the money separated out, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, what do I need to put on my sheet then?
17 gold, 40 silver, 100 copper.
Okay, 100
I'll give
copper.
some to sell. I'll give some to Selkis if you guys want me to.
How much silver?
The money that I separated out was for 5 people.
So yes.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know you'd want them.
Oh, it's written right there. Okay.
No, he needs to start paying back for what he spent. No.
Okay, I got that in there now.
Sharp is not trying to think of reasons he would even need a cane.
Dramatic
what if you
effect.
break your leg? What
Dramatic
if you need to break
effect.
someone else's leg?
Tap dancing.
Staying at the Ritz.
No, if I try to do an impression of Frankenstein, it's gonna sound ableist.
Oh.
Hold on to it for a second, see how it feels to walk with it, maybe.
Alright, he lets you hold it for a little bit.
Scrap is gonna try and walk with it and does it wrong.
You fall flat on your beak.
I didn't know I had one of those.
That's what the elongated part of your head is called. That or a snout.
I was gonna say, I think that's called a snout, but okay.
Depends how hard is it?
Who put this cone over my mouth?
Yes, so Scrap is face first into the floor.
Ow.
Okay, Scrap.
That cane's were supposed to stop this from happening.
I mean,
Uh,
they're usually meant to
whoa,
help you
hang
support
on.
your weight.
Alright, wait, Strap, here, hand me it. I'm gonna show you use it.
Oh,
Pulls
it's a little
pulls
short
his
for
head
you.
off of the floor.
Yeah, okay, here you go.
Wait, let me get one my size. Do you have one my size?
Yeah, he handed you the 10 gold one.
Now AJ, can I roll performance as she
Yeah.
crip walks? Like,
I was gonna have you hello my baby, hello my honey, but if
well, because
Go off,
we make the pimp joke
Yeah,
with Dahlia.
yeah, so
Basically,
Advantage
instead of like moving it with the leg on the opposite side of his body. He was trying to move it with the leg that was right next to it, and he was leaning awkwardly and tripped.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Broden, Broden performance advantage.
Natural 20, 27.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
Whoa.
No,
Okay,
it's
okay, Micah. I'm gonna
you don't-
show you not like us when we're
you
done
do.
here.
You do not know that. Do you know the context for that?
Yeah, it is
Isn't
a
he
song
insulting Kanye West or something?
insulting Drake.
Drake.
So-
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Different.
Yeah, no. It's famous because Serena Williams crip walked to this song at the Super Bowl.
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. So
No,
Dahlia
Dahlia
is
is
flawlessly.
strutting. Anyone who would look at her thinks she's got people walking that stroll and making that paper.
Making that
You're just
gold.
jealous because Dahlia stacks gold to the ceiling and rides on 24-inch chrome.
She just turns around the strap like that. Got it?
That was a lot of twirling and. Did you do a musical number?
At one point, you think she smacked a hoe.
Yordik's just sweeping up glitter and confetti.
You have no idea how she did. You have no idea how she did all of this. Considering she walked 5 feet in a store, though.
Mm-hmm.
But you were transported.
No, that is 7 for you, champ.
7.
So hand the cane back to the guy.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, she'd roll the fucking natural 20 for that.
Right?
It's always when you don't need it.
Yeah.
Get her freaking walking heels, but she can do that.
Jeff will get it for no other reason than it goes with his hat, and he can use it to sneak into fancy parties later.
Okay, you now have a nice wooden walking cane.
Yordrik would look for a nice. Now, this is accessories, so do they not have jackets? I'm guessing, like not full.
Well, a suit was made for Flora, but let's say, given your size, it'd be expensive for you to get a suit jacket. Round man.
Okay, then he'll probably just get a nice tie that goes with his shirt.
Okay. For that same bow tie you tried on earlier, I am going to need $2 from you.
$2 is in 2 gold.
Yep. Buying ties ain't cheap.
Yeah, I understand.
It's like our purses. It's awful. But ours don't function.
Would you prefer that in gold or silver?
Gold, preferably.
Okay.
We pull it all
Start
together.
to pull out
We
silver.
could give it in copper.
I don't have that many copper.
I might hit him with that cane.
Why? I asked for your
Rude.
preference.
Well, yeah, no. But when Dolly brings up copper, 200 coppers.
Oh, you said you'd hit him, and I'm thinking, I said I wouldn't do that.
No, because if she says if he tried to pay me in copper, bomb.
Oh. Yordrik once again tries to put the tie on and somehow gets his arm stuck in it. Gosh darn it.
So he pulls you over to the counter, gets up on a ladder, and within an instant it's tied like a bow tie.
There we go. Thank you.
And he also
Tying it
hands
for you.
Scrap a little booklet on cane twirling.
It's weird that there's a booklet for this.
Oh, I've read
I
that
just
one.
I wrote these myself. No, you did not read this, young lady. You
Wait.
wrote this.
Damn right.
If you look hard enough, Scrap, everything's been written down somewhere.
Like your weaknesses.
Joke's on you, I'm gonna implement this into my shovel fighting.
Rip walked up with shovel.
Oh, the twirling. I thought you meant the cane itself. I'm like, is the shovel a two-handed weapon? So you have Habard and you have Dashed. Do you want lunch? Do you want to go other places? I don't know. You have a hand crossbow. I don't think anyone's capable of using.
What's a nice place to eat in town?
Let me check the old Rolodex. Well, I don't know. You feeling soup-like?
I
I'm
guess.
not really feeling like a Gexy
I
right
don't
now,
feel
but
like
sure.
a soup. I don't feel like I need a
well.
soup right now.
Lucett's Stew Pot is it's a very nice soup joint. Varisian food, actually. I changed accents. And then there's the signature dish is a nice slow-cooked lamb and root vegetable stew, served with a
Ooh.
basket of warm, buttery rolls, handmade in the shop.
That takes
Nice
me-
woman, that Lucette.
Do you know they do reservations?
Oh no, you could walk in and she'll never turn away a hungry soul, even if money is a little tight. They'll figure something out for you.
Probably for after the show then?
Before, after, it's have light soups for lunch. Ooh, you don't have to get the lamb.
Yeah, I don't want to have soup now and then soup later.
We can have soup now and something else later.
True. We should probably eat something if we're going to be drinking wine during that.
Mm-hmm.
But the bitter draught's got some nice, hearty stomach fillings.
What?
A bitter draught, raucous type eatery, serves this massive roasted boar leg with black bread and a thick, rich pork gravy.
He sounds so excited talking about this.
Let's do that one.
Oh,
Let's do that one now, and then we'll do the soup with the lamb after, because the soup's lighter.
Okay.
I can try. I don't know how much food I'm gonna be able to eat today.
I mean, you don't
I
have
gotta show
to.
you guys that. Sorry.
How about I order something, you can take some from my plate?
That works, I guess.
So, as you are walking out, Scrap, Dahlia, not Cat, roll a perception check for me. You ordered 2, actually. I forgot you were there. You were so quiet.
We're great at these. 10.
Nope.
Yes, we
Oh,
truly are
oh,
amazing at
oh,
perception.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Attaboy.
Hey, Dahlia got it.
6. 10.
Uh,
6.
There's a fog around your ankles now that seems to be emanating from an alleyway.
Guys,
Mm-hmm.
anyone notice this ominous fog that leads into that alleyway?
Not until you pointed it out.
Yeah, that. Which is weird, because I'm closer to it.
Huh.
I see if the
you go
if
check
the
this
fog
out?
has a weird smell to it, or if it's just kind of like actually not a scent at all, and it's just fog.
It is scentless and just fog emanating exclusively from this alleyway.
But this smells like adventure.
Well, it doesn't smell toxic.
I mean, normally fog doesn't have a smell, it would just be water vapor.
Well, yeah,
Most
but
places don't smell
most-
toxic.
most normal fog doesn't just come from one alley.
But it smells like
That is
adventure.
Do you want to go check it out?
Kinda.
Kat, do you have any objections to this?
Oh.
Our reservation.
We still have time.
I know. Looks at
Do we
arms
want
full
to
of
tie a
friggin'
rope around
fluff.
Dahlia and let her go into the alleyway?
Here. Just put it in the bag.
Jeff is gonna read the first page of the booklet and attempt to cane spin his way into that fog.
Okay, roll performance, add 2.
Dahlia's gonna help him. Give
Roll
him
performance,
pointers.
Add 2, add advantage.
Get hecked.
Because she
that's
helped.
Yeah, with the help of Dahlia, you do so well as hello my baby, hello my honey, and hello my ragtime gal.
Dahlia joins him in the performance as they walk into the alleyway together, doing it.
Yeah, Dahlia, you sing the song.
Yep.
Send me a kiss by wire, baby, my heart's on fire. Not great lyrics if you listen to it. Yeah, you come to...
If you don't use me, baby, you lose me.
You lose me, then you'll be left alone. And telephone. So you traverse the fog. Boss music does not start.
I was just about to make a Dark
it's human
Souls joke.
shaped.
Yeah, you just see a guy standing there with a large sword. No, you see a shop that says Solyanka's Saw Shop. As the door creaks open.
Dahlia continuing just the performance as she walks through the door.
Cool, Micah, tag in.
You walk through this completely wooden door into what seems to be a woodworking shop of just, if it can be made out of wood, it's in here. You got little toys, you got stools, you got benches, you got canes, you got masks. But you don't
Anakin.
see anybody.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, this is starting to feel like a repeating pattern at this point. What? Why is nobody running the shop? What's going on?
Hello?
Hello.
Goodbye.
Is my mic not picking me up?
No, we're here. I'm hearing you.
I'm hearing you say hello, that's about it.
Yeah.
You have all come into my store. What is it you require?
This is a store.
What do you got?
You just hear the plapping above you. As you look up, you just see a Gexy just walking on the ceiling.
That's not
We
how I
have
wrote
wood
that
and
ability.
things made of wood. As he just walks over the ceiling and eventually gets on the back wall and gets behind the counter and stands up.
What kind of wooden stuff?
Solyanka
Wood
has
accessories.
toys. Solyanka has canes. Solyanka has weapons for practice. Solyanka has bench.
Ooh.
Bench.
Given time, Solyanka can have house.
How long for ship?
Just leans over counter. How big ship?
Dahlia pulls out blueprints, hands it to him. The Caravel.
What kind of ship did you have?
It was a very fast Caravel style ship.
How big is that?
Also, good luck
One
building it.
One going
Micah,
Mary.
one going Mary in size.
Oh.
Yeah.
Complete with joystick.
Oh, this one has an actual wheel. I did specify that.
Darn!
This would take Solyanka a bit.
No.
About a few.
Hmm.
No, honestly, I just walked down this alleyway because I thought adventure.
Ah, yes. advertisement fog worked.
It's a good play. It's a good play.
Scrap's looking around for whatever was making the fog.
Scrap, I want you to roll a difficult investigation.
Please just have him kick a something like a thing in the by the counter.
Well,
Unfortunate. You detect nothing as you're looking around. You see a very nice bench, a very nice rocking chair, a whole ass mannequin that's posable.
how big is it?
They have size small and size mediums.
Interesting. How are you making the fog?
Do not worry about that. You worry about what Solonka can do.
Does Solanka have a type of food associated with that name?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's a very sad, what was it, Russian?
Russian funeral soup.
Yeah. It's a very sad Russian soup. You know the gimmick, Toma.
I know, but I'm trying to see if Scrap recognizes it.
Okay, roll history.
3. 22.
Yeah, Wakingari harvest soup.
So just like thinks for a couple seconds. You don't happen to know Soup in Illyria, do you?
Yes, Solyanka knows Cousin Soup.
I knew it.
Very large family of Solyanka.
Yes, I'm starting to understand that. At this rate, we're gonna find one in Narovia.
How did they know Solyanka?
Solyanka will neither confirm nor deny the location of other family members. You cannot make Solyanka talk!
Okay.
Anyways. Solyanka has work. Do you have work for me? Would you like to make purchase of store things?
That Gexi and Narabani better not just be named Clear.
I have options.
So my only thing is there an actual list of items in the store, or is it just
Unfortunately, no. This was a Micah.
okay?
We had this planned a while ago, but he didn't do any. It's just a lot of woodworking stuff.
Yeah, basically, if it can be made of wood, you can get it from Solyanka.
Oh, pardon me 1 second. He walks over with a stick and starts beating the mannequin that seems to be in a different position. Scrap. No! Down! You cannot have them! They are customers! As you were saying.
I'm just resting under his chin as he's watching this. You know, I thought that thing looked weird.
Do not trust it.
Its head slowly turns to you, Scrap.
Is that a mimic?
Do not worry about them. Focus on Solyanka and what Solyanka can do. He walks back towards the counter. He is rather shorter than Soup. As you see, he has to actually get on a stool to be over the counter.
Yeah, if it can be made of wood, Solyanka can make.
Wait, you are new.
Solyanka roommate Garrett.
Solyanka knows you are new. Solyanka must take measurements of all of you. As he walks over and just starts getting y'all's heights.
Does that have to do with woodworking?
Solyanka needs to know how to make size of coffins.
Okay.
If you guys look in the back door, there are plenty of coffins. It just seems to be a common commission for Solyanka.
How often do you have to sell coffins?
Not a few.
I think that's a lot of coffins.
Solyanka knows everyone dies. Solyanka market this.
I guess if you're the only one in town that makes them.
Yes. No one else wants to do woodworking. Fear.
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 Why is woodworking so scary here?
Wood can be dangerous if it made in wrong shape.
What kind of shape?
I'm gonna guess a cross.
Hey, stabbing shape usually.
Or that.
Your woodworker's gone now. Just Solyonka.
Oh, but the cross would have no power in my world.
What do you mean? It's a geometric shape.
Anyways.
I can do woodworking.
Oh. Can you now? As he just brings a wood chisel up and sticks it into his desk looking at you.
I can demonstrate if you want. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hands it to you.
Does he
Yeah,
does he
sorry.
point to a piece of
He
wood?
just gives you a chunk of log.
Alright, Hijidal is gonna start chiseling and try to make something.
Yeah, you ate this book. Let's see them results. Roll. What are we gonna try to do? Artistic, simple, functional?
Artistic. This is like a artistic piece.
Okay, I want you to roll a charisma-based woodworker's tools as you are going to try to carve a duck.
Bonus ducks.
I'm gonna have to put it into woodworker's tools.
Yeah, it could be just type wood and you might get wood carver.
I'm just. Yeah, woodcarver's tools. There we go. And this is using my
Charisma, you're proficient, because we're gonna try to carve a duck.
and duck 24.
Yeah, so Yanka, she just takes a chisel, your chisel set, and some hammers, and perfectly carves it into a majestic bust of quackers.
Solyanka approves, but question, where is third eye?
Third eye. That's hilarious. See, he hands it back the tools. He's telling a joke.
What a buffoon, this Solyonka and Solyonka roommates.
No, he does take the wood carving of the duck though, because she didn't make that.
Yeah, you now have one bust of quackers.
You must pay for wood.
You're the one who issued me the challenge.
You make good point. 2 silver.
1 silver.
You make good point. 1 silver.
I thought he was about to go up.
Hands him 1 silver.
I thought Mike was about to go up. You make good point, but screw you. Solyonka sell Pinewood Derby car.
I imagine because he handed me like a log to do this with. It's a fairly decent sized duck that she has to hold.
If I had to say, I'd say it's about like a pint glass in height. The log is about a
like
pint
a brick
glass.
size piece of wood.
Yeah, about like a brick. It's not big, but it's nice.
The paperweight.
He gave you. Yeah, it's a nice desk ornament.
All right, so it's like a few
Remember
inches
to
tall.
treat, add varnish.
I know.
I know. I ate a book.
Oh, Strap, you see anything you want, Flora?
Slowly turns towards Flora. You
You need a
require
bucket.
something.
Do I?
Do you?
I don't think so.
But do you know so?
Pretty certain.
Slowly turns to Scrap. Doesn't say anything, just stares at him.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know what this was until we got in here.
Solyanka saw shop. Solyanka work with wood. Taught by high of family. Broth.
You guys do recall Soup and Goulash mentioned that as the elder.
Do you know Goulash?
I know cousin Goulash. He works with maps. Not wood. Solyanka has many family. Gazpacho, guacamole. He kind of turns to the side, clenching his hands. Chicken and dumpling. Turns back into straight face towards y'all. Soup. Goulash. Others.
These infinite Gexy from indeterminate locations.
Very large family of Solyanka.
That's nice.
Very large family reunion. Very violent.
Oh.
You guys do recall each Gexy has a beef with another one and has never once said why. Some can surmise that at childhood you are assigned an enemy.
He got lucky and got twins.
Yeah.
Do you guys just have a rival within the family that you compete against, or like, because it seems like you kind of have one that you don't like.
No. Slights are made, slights are not forgotten.
Does seem to be the family creed.
Ah, I see. 'Tis spite. I can understand this.
Second family creed. We do not like each other, but we do love each other.
That's nice.
If Solyanka takes a log and drops it on Chicken's head, that is fine. If someone comes and pushes Dumpling over into mud, that person is being run over a tree.
I get it.
Oh, so I'd like to say, just as a fun little aside, I have been looking for ways to make a coat of arms for this family. Every generator makes me pay for it, so I can't. And now I am so sad.
Just random idea, AJ. One time, if we need a one-shot, we need to just do a group of Gexy from this family that are having to go and do something for someone else in the family.
If the family gets
Oh.
together.
Yeah, that is the family reunion. The youngest generation has to go on a mission together.
We must keep Elder Broth alive.
Anyways. You points quickly towards you, Flora.
Huh?
Do you know what you need yet?
I don't need anything.
Here. Reaches under the desk and pulls out a chess piece size carving of a goat.
Okay.
He just hands it to you. It works as bottle opener.
Oh. Well, that's...
For you, 2 copper.
Okay, I'll hand him the copper.
2 copper is taken, and you have the ominous chess piece.
Wow, that's really ominous.
It's carved that way. Saw it in dream. Well, saw it in nightmare.
Turns out it's a baby mimic.
You and mimics. Alright, and with that, Solyanka seems to disappear into background.
And the door is just opened by that mannequin again. But it hasn't moved that you've seen.
Solyanka
Look away and then
roommate,
look back.
Solyanka roommate Garrett it looks like he's looking right at Scrap.
I'm ready to leave.
Yes, this place is very ominous.
I like it.
Nah, I'd win.
Look, I got little crackers.
As Dahlia holds up a paperweight.
Yes, you do.
And with that, you guys make your way to get food. And now I get to describe food and change the music to something more energetic.
It was confusing when that music came out. I was just like, huh, pretty ominous.
Well, it had to be for Solyanka.
I hope y'all are keeping track of this family line.
Oh fuck no.
There will be a test later.
Too
There
fucking
will be.
bad.
Cool. The penalty for failing is you're turned into a frog.
Alright.
So, sorry. So did you want to go to the bitter draught or the stew pot?
I think we agreed on the filling place first, and then the soup place after the show.
Oh, they're both filling, but yes. So as you walk into the bitter draught, it is a rowdy place. You see people singing a song with like a single concertina, and it's just leading the whole place in song. People are swapping stories, arm wrestling. 2 guys in the corner are in a fight.
Who's winning?
Hey.
And it's just these massive, long wooden tables. There is no way to be seated privately here.
Oh, Dahlia, we might be in trouble. I could stay here all night.
You just look over, Dahlia's already smiling.
This is the most excitement I've seen in this town since we got here.
Right? It's like it's
Oh,
all.
way too social.
It's like
exceptionally calm outside.
it all got funneled to one place. We have found that place.
Oh no, Micah, it's the battle beast of taverns.
I was about to say.
Well, nothing like a little bit of pregame. We'll go find a seat at the table.
Dahlia goes with her.
Yordrick would follow, so we're all sitting together.
Crap reluctantly follows along, but he feels like this is way too social for him.
Yeah, no, this is an autistic nightmare.
Oh no.
As you guys have to squeeze in, and you are between people having their own raucous conversations. Like I said, you're sitting close to people. Privacy doesn't exist here.
Crap does his best to be with party members between him and others.
Okay, so yeah, you are as no one comes to take your order, one of the people just smacks. I'm gonna roll a d4. Scrap on the back, hard enough to jostle him. You know you don't. No one comes and takes your order. You gotta go get the food.
Don't touch me, please.
He has already stopped paying attention to you.
Alright, I'm getting food. And Dahlia starts
Alright.
getting up.
I as
Weird
well
wolf.
need food.
Okay. Now we got to have fun with this. So for food, we have the Hunter's Stew, a thick venison root vegetable stew, slow cooked with herbs, and stirred with a large chunk of black bread. The famous boar haunch and gravy, roasted boar legs slathered in a rich onion gravy with side of black bread and mashed turnips. Grilled trout and buttered greens, fresh caught river trout, seared over an open flame and served with wild greens, and the staggering stag platter. Smoked sausage, roast potatoes, fried mushrooms, and a large slab of cheese.
Why are we getting that
What was the
staggering
rate?
stag? Sorry.
That's a gold for you, kid. You know.
I'll get bored.
We have Blackhorn Ale, a dark malty ale with a nice strong kick on the back of your tongue.
Wolf's Bite mead, thick honeyed mead with a fiery cinnamon aftertaste. Bloodberry wine, a deep red, slightly tart wine made from wild berries and fortified for a bit of extra warmth in your stomach. And Stag's Breath whiskey, smoky oak-aged whiskey that burns on the way down, but sends a nice warm feeling down to your fingers and toes.
That one.
That one, yeah.
Okay, it's 3 silver per shot of that.
Mm.
What about food, Miss Alcoholic? And that does not mean Dahlia.
Fair.
I think I'll go with the fish.
Alright, grilled trout is going to cost you $6. 6 silver, sorry. 6 silver pieces. Viking man?
I said I got the boar haunch.
That'll run you 8 silver pieces, friend.
Eh.
AJ, what does the sedative I have again do?
If it's what I think it is, you can put it in someone's drink or food, con save, or they sleep.
Okay, just specifically sleep. I just didn't know exactly
Yeah.
what it did. Definitely not me contemplating Scrap using it on himself to avoid being overexposed to all
What?
of this nonsense.
You want to mix it with a tall mug of ale? Which, Flora, you see the ale mugs are pretty big, too.
To go for one of those after this.
You see those are 4 copper per mug.
Yeah.
That is water with the hint of ale in it. What do you mean?
I don't know, Cat. Does Flora want to live here?
Maybe.
So you are given these the trays, and unfortunately, you do have to find even a new place to sit as people are coming in and joining their friends. You see a big ol' arm wrestling match between a Gexy gentleman and a Hork gentleman.
Oh, orc?
H-Orc, half-orc.
Oh man, that
Oh.
looks fun. Wish I thought
Like
I had
hell.
a chance.
And the Gexy, according to this roll, absolutely clobbers this motherfucker.
They got the leverage with their tail pulling them in the direction.
Not even that, they don't even use the tail. They're just stronger. Oh, it's a strong little man. With little man plans. As you guys find a new place to sit with your food in front of you, the whole place seems to break out into pure Leonian for Leonian peasant war song. For an atmospheric performance, scroll of I Lost My D20.
What is the song about?
Fuck, Freddy, fuck that language. Just something classic of beaten Varangians. I'm not finishing that sentence. Let me reboot that. Of defeating Parisians, beating them back, and taking the land that belongs to you.
Oh boy.
For a group roll of a 17.
Yeah, I imagine Laura is just like clapping along, doesn't really understand what's going on. Scribe leans over. This song is about beating Varisian armies.
No, I feel like she would catch on to the lyrics and be like, "Oh, wait a minute."
You speak Leonian?
Oh no, I don't.
There you go.
Yeah, no, he would see you probably starting to get into it. Like, hey, just so you know.
Yeah. Hey, remind me to show you my favorite song in Irish Gaelic. It is the English lyrics are not okay.
Oh,
Does-
okay.
Question: does he tell that to Dahlia? Because I think Dahlia was seeing this like thing, just gonna try to help lead the song.
I imagine Scrap is probably towards the center of the group, trying to be as antisocial with all of these loud, obnoxious people as possible.
I'd imagine it'd be, like, Yordrick, Scrap, Flora, because you just talked to her, and then probably Dahlia next to Flora.
So, Flora can tell Dahlia.
Yeah, because this song is in purely only, and there's not a common word in it. So those who don't know, just think this is a nice song.
You're just tapping his foot a bit while eating cake.
Yes, this is. Oh yes, I forgot flavor descriptions. Perish my thoughts. So Dahlia,
Mm-hmm.
As you take a bite, there is almost an audible snap of the sausage, sending this smoky, herbaceous flavor full of cardamom down your throat, brimming with salt and savory flavors. The potatoes are roasted and tossed with Parmesan cheese and garlic powder. Crispy, savory, cheesy. The fried mushrooms, I'm not going to describe those because I hate mushrooms. And the cheese is a very sharp cheese to cut through all that salty richness. One bite, yeah, you could make one of the greatest sandwiches of all time with this.
She goes and gets 2 breads and starts making a sandwich out of it.
You have discovered art. Congratulations. The wild greens that you eat are buttery and flavorful. You taste a bit of pork on them, like they were smothered in pork fat. The trout has this delicate, light flavor with, again, audibly crispy skin as you bite down into it. Micah, this pork is spoon tender as you bite into it. Its natural sweetness is complemented well by a rich, oniony gravy with a strong crack of black pepper, and the mashed turnips are creamy with cheese and milk in it, like some of the best garlic mashed potatoes you've ever had. You may continue your conversation. I just didn't want to miss my opportunity to do what I like.
And is Selka still listening? Did he ever come into the stream?
I don't know if you ever started listening.
I don't know.
Lively place.
Indeed.
Music is kind of. Yeah.
I'm having fun with it.
A rotund man with no sleeves and a beard walks up to you and just slams his elbow on the table. This is along with 5 silver pieces, as this seems to be the customary way to challenge somebody.
Does he seem to be gesturing towards anybody in particular, or just asking?
Oh, I said Flora.
Oh.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm just gonna raise an eyebrow.
Out of parlance, your manhood is being called into question.
Come on, Flora, you can take him.
I have a feeling he's an easy target.
Take Bardic.
You get the vibe. That's not the kind of place this is.
All right. You said it was 5 silver?
Mm-hmm.
Scrap is gonna say something to this guy in Leonian.
Okay. Well, I get to know what it is.
It's all about the angle flora. I think. I don't know.
Oh, he's messaging me. I thought you were gonna leave it. Okay, Toma. Toma, okay. Okay, Toma.
Oh no.
So, I need an athletics roll. Though you may give your bardic right now if you want.
Yep.
Athletics, okay. Hey-ya!
Oh, damn!
And roll, add your thing.
A 28.
So Scrap gave me an advantage on it, and I still lose. I rolled a 19 plus his 3. So as you just you have actually had about 4 shots of whiskey today.
Yep.
By the way, because it's your 4th, Cat, give me a disadvantage drunkenness roll.
Oh, okay. Disadvantage. Uh-oh.
You have one. You are now in the confidence stage of drunk.
And that's why I took the challenge.
Yeah, you can win. You feel great. You can do smack. And his hands on the table as he sits there, mouth agape. Everyone erupts in this massive chorus of cheers.
Woo! I'm gonna go.
As you are congratulated, your hand is being shook by a bunch of people, and a very large foamy mug of ale is put in front of you.
Ooh, yeah.
Along with the 5 silver that you win.
Dahlia's gonna get another shot of that whiskey. Cheers her.
3 silver, let's go, kiddo.
Yep.
Would you like to know what Scrap said to him now that you've won?
Yeah, we'll look over. What did you say, Scrap?
That you're Verizian and not to go easy on you.
Oh. Well, did put up a good fight.
Yeah, no, that was a real sweater as you just start chugging and chugging and chugging. It's a very like dark malty ale. I'd call it like a Guinness but sweeter.
Oh yeah, so vibing. This is taking her back.
And as you take the whole thing down, you have a big old mustache from the head of the beer. It's not weak at all. It's actually very strong. Roll performance for a trooper.
Oh boy.
Advantage due to your confidence.
Hiya! 18.
Yeah, there's a silence and an even louder cheer. Careful, Cat, you're about to become a club member.
This is a great place to stop.
As Scrap, I want an investigation check from you, please.
Investigation.
Okay, so you do notice some runes carved onto the doors and the walls. Roll an Arcana to see if you know what they do.
I'm gonna guess that they're a noise buffer, but also nat 20.
Yeah, no, those cancel out all noise going out. There's a reason this place is allowed to be so wild. It's because no one can hear anything on the outside. This is the designated fun area.
Turns out the vampire in charge of everything is just autistic and doesn't like loud noises.
They might be. You don't know.
I know Scrap's definitely hanging on by a thread in here.
I'll say you guys spend about an hour in there. Flora, 2 more people come up and they both lose to you. Each time you're given a free beer.
You're not gonna remember this play tomorrow.
Yeah, roll another drunk check for me, kiddo.
And you still have wine later at theater.
At a normal disadvantage?
Disadvantage. Actually, no, I'd say normal. Roll it straight. I'm nice.
Okay, normal constitution check. Hiya, 13?
By the laws of numbers, you are fine for now. So, as you guys leave,
It's shocking how quiet it is outside compared to there.
I guess I didn't really notice when we first went in.
Laura, there's a almost permanent smile stapled to your face.
Yeah, she's feeling good now.
Come on, we still have wine.
Yes, wine and a play.
They had noise canceling rooms on all the entrances.
Oh, that is smart.
That's cool. Well, Strap, this next place should be at least much quieter and less rowdy.
Right, so the guy screaming at the top of his lungs on the stage.
He's currently dying.
It's performance art.
Does anyone want to question why there are designated loud areas?
Well, I mean, I'd assume it's just for, forgetting the word,
I feel like most bars should have those, to be honest with you.
Courtesy?
yes. I would assume it's just a courtesy thing for the other places around here.
And especially with everything so close together, it kind of makes sense.
You said this town was not that big, AJ. Is it like
It's not big compared to Illyria City.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, if you look at the map icons, the capitals always have a lot bigger.
Okay.
From the looks of it,
It
this seems like a Galabus size. Or
Yeah, good call, Bryn. It's not a
know-
little bit bigger because it's not stuck with swampland.
yeah.
Usually when we're in loud places, I have a sort of buffer zone around me, and there I felt like anyone could touch me at any time, and I hated it.
We would not have allowed that.
True.
What do you mean? It happened!
You were grabbed?
Somebody hit me on the back in the first 30 seconds!
Oh, that's a lot better than I
Oh,
thought
I
would
wasn't
happen.
watching when we first got in there.
What were you guys thinking?
Mm.
Squints, are you guys being gross again?
Oh.
Dolly just smiles at you.
Okay, who was Scrap's responsibility?
Stop it.
Alright, well, you're not gonna get elbowed in the back of the head in the next place.
Better not.
We can get snacks. We can get, like, popcorn. They better have popcorn.
We go get up.
So, you guys make it to the theater, you stop by your inn, and you all change, leaving anything there that you want to. And you, because of your box, you can skip the line, as you are led up to this lush luxury box, crushed velvet interior, cushioned seats, like almost recliners for each of you to sit in. Still no sign of Pallius, unfortunately.
At what point should we be worried about him?
I mean, I told the people, you know, the description of him, so if he shows up, he could hopefully get in.
He
But
wanted us to tell us.
Even
I thought he
know
wanted
that
us to
we're
tell
here?
him where we were.
There's
no reason to, unless you send a message and I'm just not aware.
I'll send him a message. I'll send him a quick sending real quick.
Where we're at tonight and where we're staying.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah,
So-
she'll send a message.
Yeah, go ahead and mention that to Selkus and to me.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll send it to you first.
You won't get a response tonight unless he
Obviously,
responds to you. Yeah. So as you sit down, you're each poured a glass of this really mellow burgundy, a nice house red. And Broden's gonna love this because you're in the luxury box. They have bacon wrapped scallops.
Mm. Dolly is snacking on that throughout the entire thing, even though she just ate.
Yes, it is pork belly bacon candied with black pepper, not brown sugar, because scallops already have a very naturally sweet taste to them. Just perfectly seared on both sides, still nice and raw in the center.
Man, I'm glad I'm already eating.
And now I get to describe the play, and we're not gonna go as long tonight because without Selkis. I'd rather not progress too far, but I think
Yeah,
the first day was
I
good
assume
enough.
we'd get through the first day.
Yeah. So I will now read the synopsis that I wrote because I did not write your ass as a whole play.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I do not like you that much. Please, no, friendship has limits. In a far-off kingdom, I'm going to change music to something more dramatic. Hi, yes, that's the one I'll use. So, have some pre-play banter while I look real quick.
So what's this one supposed to be about, Dahlia?
I think it's like your stereotypical like princess and prince story.
Oh.
I don't know. I never got to see a Leonian theater before.
Okay. As the curtain rises, you are treated to a play with the following synopsis. In a kingdom far away and lost to time, where dragons have been enslaved by royal decree, Sir Aldrich, a disgraced knight, learns of a mighty dragon imprisoned by the tyrannical Princess Lysara. Defying his crown and his knightly order, he embarks on a daring quest to free this dragon from her horrible clutches. He battles wave after wave of enchanted guards through storms of twisted magic. Discovering the dragon, Verithus, is no monster, but wise and noble sage, cursed into servitude. Together, they break the spell that controls the dragons, topple the corrupt princess, and forge a new legend, one where dragons and knights stand as equals against any force of oppression.
Roll a performance.
29.
Oh,
Dahlia's in tears.
Tears, no tears. I gave a theater company a +9.
makes
That is
sense.
very fair.
Yeah. So, Kat, you were saying something?
That was a really good story.
Certainly interesting.
Like Dahlia was drinking and eating scallops the entire time while crying. So she's happy.
Hey, Laura, how many glasses of wine do you have?
Honestly, a lot more about dragons than I expected it to be in this environment.
Yeah, that really good part where it was in Draconic. It was really
I feel like
pretty.
she probably would have only
Kinda
had like
got lost there a bit.
2
Yeah, I
glasses of
didn't-
wine.
I didn't catch that part.
Cat, roll a drunk check. This is not a strong one. This is just a have one. And 2 levels. Your movement is now impaired.
Mm.
Okay.
But you really had fun.
Oh, wait, I'm the only strength person now.
I mean,
After Palace died.
Oh,
Duh.
it's fine. No, she's gonna even her odds a little bit and slip out of the heels. I will walk home barefoot.
Yep. As you walk barefoot, your feet hit the cold stone, and being in that warm theater, it feels fantastic to hit this fresh night air as the sun has set.
What time is it?
7 p.m.
Okay, so they didn't end on time.
Mm-hmm. That was the show of this theater for the week. They will have a different show next week. They do 1 day. They do 1 day performances. 2 days of performances and 1 show every week.
That was a really nice idea, Dahlia.
Right? It was a lot of fun.
It was.
A little expensive, but I mean, I'd do that again.
Yeah.
I wonder how much the normal seats were. How much did you spend on the box?
8 gold.
Mm.
To be fair, the other season didn't come with bacon wrapped scallops and wine.
That is
Is it-
true.
They did.
And we
I'd
had
say it's worth it.
a really good view. And I could hear it clearly.
Oh yeah, no obstruction. Audio is perfectly clear for you.
We will have to do it again.
Yep.
I'm just reminded that during Shakespearean time, the people having to stand underneath the stage were called groundlings.
That's why where the orchestra is called the pit.
Dahlia's gonna check the orb of time.
It's 7 p.m. 2 hours exactly like you said.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really that hungry for dinner.
Yeah, me either.
I kind of ate as much bacon wrapped scallops as they could bring me. In fact, I think they lost money for how much I ate and drank.
Dahlia, you look round.
She's got that anime like One Piece
Yeah, I
roundness
know.
to her right now.
Gear 4th Tank Man right now.
Yeah,
Oh no!
just walking, doom,
Boom.
smiling. By the time we get back to the actual inn, though, she's completely slimmed back down to her regular self.
Yeah, I know. It's that Gumu Gumu no Fusen.
As is for anime.
Yep.
Alia, how did you do that?
Do what?
That's not how conservation of mass works.
Scrap. I defy many laws of physics.
You didn't just
And
burn it
made
off,
laws.
did you? That food was expensive.
I tasted it, didn't I?
Flora, Dahlia's burning food again.
It was her money.
Thank you.
Yeah, Cat, you're in that like agreeable drunk stage.
Look, doesn't matter what you say to her right now. She's in that agreeable drunk stage. I can say anything and she'll agree with me. Flora, the sky is blue and red at the same time. Purple. See?
During sunsets and sunrises, it is.
Mm-hmm. See? Agreeable.
Mhm. As you guys get back to
Oh,
your much
Flora, I heard you
calmer
were getting
inn.
married in the next couple months.
Trips and falls.
Okay, well you
Now,
can't throw
okay,
that
so
bit of a
there she
left
goes.
ball.
Cat,
I'm gonna go over and try to
Okay,
help her
Flora.
up.
I say this pavement is so nice and clean and cold. Oh, you can stay here.
Guys,
But with
today
that,
I think I'm
sorry.
where I want to sleep.
What?
well, she found what she wants to sleep.
No, come on.
No, we can't do that.
I'm gonna
Yoda
get
just
you in the
starts trying to
room.
help her up to her feet.
You get that side, I'll get this side.
You help her to her feet, or does Georgie just Scooby Doo scoop?
Well, I'm gonna try to help her to her feet, but if she feels unsteady, then I would pick her up.
Yeah, no, I should be okay.
Acrobatics,
2 levels?
disadvantage.
Okay.
This is where Flora gets the black guy.
She got a
Hopefully,
cheat
Yordrick
through
doesn't
that.
let that happen.
Yordrick athletics to catch. Beat her armor
Okay.
class.
Now remember, if you get a natural one, the order gives her the black
Can
guy.
I?
Yep.
Can I help?
No.
Oh.
Well, there goes
Well-
my joke of her falling on top of Scrap.
Yeah, does a 12 beat your armor class?
I
No.
don't think so. She's got deck.
Unfortunate. Well, Cat, you have the black eye.
No, hold on. This wasn't a nat 1 on my part.
Yeah, no. See, the nat 1 on her part though causes it. The non-nat 1
Yep.
on yours just means that you didn't cause it. She just fell. You just failed to catch her.
Yordrick kind of gets you up and steadies you. You take a few steps and then you go down again.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. You just scoop her like Scooby-Doo. Like, this one can't be trusted.
Flora,
Huh?
welcome to the club.
What do you
And
mean?
with that, we are going to end our session.
Cedric,
Thanks,
if you're
everyone.
watching, I had nothing to do with this.
Yes. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Go attend a play at your local theater and choose your role carefully.